Well, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 18th members only private live stream, our 18th ever group flight. Here we are in Malta. Oh no, I forgot to do what I always do. 20th of June 2021, 2 minutes past 5 in the evening. Here we are in Expert 11 in Malta, 30 degrees Celsius, clear skies for our 18th members only group flight. We're now going to Istanbul. It's our second ever sort of like overload event. We're all departing from 3 different airports. I'm in group 3. We're leaving Malta. The other 2 groups are leaving Budapest and where else go from Rome, Fiumicino. With the flight times, we should be all converging roughly at the same time. And we've got ATC hopefully at all 3 airports. And later on in Istanbul, we have full ATC for our arrival as well. It'll be night time for most of us because of the sun setting. It's going to be a beautiful flight today. I hope you're all doing very well anyway. We've got Andy M71, the real streamer. Absolutely. I can't start a live stream without saying what the time and date is, that's for sure. I hope you're doing well, Shuey. I see you on stand quite close to me. Nick05, Craig Bridgman. Peter says, good afternoon. Happy members only group flight day. Happy Father's Day as well to all the fathers out there as well. Brent Boondvags here, Jason Bearham, Bjorn, Boz, Christopher Davies, Craig Anderson, Joseph Mitzel, 2 Tons of Love, who's the first one leaving Fiumicino, Justin Reed, and Craig Hyde was here right at the start. Superb. So here we are. This is the Just Sim Malta scenery, which I purchased last night here. Who do you have here? Well, I can take a wild guess at what or whom Alpaca MX5 is. That's going to be young Finley. He's come over here on the General Aviation stands because I think we were running out of space. It was actually a very good call. We've got Alpaca 5-7 Kilo. I'll try and point out as many people as possible before we get going here. Who's that here? 5-7 Kilo. Somewhere on my list. Can't find you now. Well, have a safe flight, sir. There's the Windows error messages. We've got Alpaca 4 Alpha Golf. I reckon that could be who's leaving here first. Group 3. That is F. Ardry, one of the first people leaving, the second to leave. In fact, we've got a A350 here. Who's that? Alpaca 543. That is Anchor Bugs, Alpaca 1337, that's John Padfield. We have Alpaca 154 Alpha, that is Liam Garrett, 1 Tango Juliet. Who is that? Oh my goodness me, pro streamer here. What am I doing? Alpaca 1 Tango Juliet, I can't find. Oh, well, have a safe flight as well, sir. We've got everyone over here on main apron 8. I managed to find 1 free stand on stand 1. We've got 6 Mike India, Alpaca 20 as well. Robson, number 1, leaving of our group flights. Alpaca 4 Hotel Kilo, 2 Alpha Mike, 8943 Kilo Alpha, and 1 Papa Golf. But here we are. We're actually in the latest version of the Zebo mod. I don't know if it's actually public yet. 349.7. For those of you on Discord this morning, I was streaming the test sector. We have the overwing exits open. That's slightly alarming if I came to the aircraft and saw that. Whoever had this last must have done an evacuation. But yes, latest version, just some bug fixing, changes to the lighting on the pedestal, some features with regards to if you take off with the APU running and then the APU's off, the generators will come online, which is true to the real aircraft. But yeah, it's all ready to go. Let me just shut the overwing exits before I forget, because that's a bit alarming. I must have pressed the wrong doors. I did, look. Overwings instead of doing the cargo. Well, let's see if they are closed. They are. Right, anyway, I'm going to crack on with my setup because I am due off at 30, as I usually am with the members-only group flight, so that gives me 24 minutes to get everything set up, ready to go. John Padfield, I've got my excuses already. Flights to 2020, brilliant. Shuey, you've got your sardies already, fantastic. Right, looks like we need to get some ground power connected first, so GPU's now connected. There we are, battery on, GPU on the bus, electric hydraulic pumps are on, landing gear lever is down, 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6 green lights to check all the aircraft documentation. It seems strange again because I've been flying this week, so I've done 3 flights and now going back into the Zebo mods. It feels a bit alien being back in here again, which is a good thing. Actually, jumping back into 737 at work didn't take too long to get back into the swing of things, whereas jumping back into sim again, I fired it up on the test sector. I was like, ooh, the picture feels all funny and stuff, but and the orientation, but getting used to it again very quickly. Right, fault and fire test coming up, so let's check the squibs. Faults, fire, overheat detector, 3 fire warning lights, overheat wheel well, and the bell and the fire warning lights. That's armed. Fuel-wise for our sector, worthwhile taking a little bit of extra fuel, guys. I typically take 30 minutes for all streams these days. I reckon that should do us. We have 5 runways available in Istanbul. I don't expect more than 30-minute delay unless something's gone drastically wrong. So I reckon 30 minutes will be fine. So that's going to be 7.2 I'd usually ask for. Let's go for 8.2, 8.4. 8.4 on the fuel. So 8.4. Enter. I've already loaded the passengers, 100 passengers precisely, which is giving us a 0 fuel at 51.9. That's cool for the fuel truck, and that's being loaded in now. Lauren, there's a Wizz Air leaving Rome for Budapest. They clearly have no idea what they're getting into. We are flying between the two of our departure airports for the event today. No, we'll have no clue what's in them. I hope you're enjoying your time as a member. Welcome as well. You only joined recently. That's the fuel coming in here. We can now go on to the overhead panel. Seatbelt signs better leave off until the fueling's done. Just push the attend button. Take off config warning check. Flaps are up and indicating up on the position here. We need to cage the standby artificial horizon. Andy, there's the first pre-excuse. I'm used to the real aircraft. Yes, that's a good excuse to have. Well, you should be doing this. Very good. Stab trim will set later, but these cutout switches are in normal. You'll notice now the lighting has been changed. This is one of the things that came with the update of 349.7. The backlighting with no lighting turned on. You sort of see this display here, how the numbers are displayed. So it's been a slight tweak, but we can turn up. You always want to have the panel lighting on anyway, because it's difficult, especially when the sun's on it, to see the instruments on the pedestal or the numbers on the pedestal. Cargo fire test. That's looking good. Both fire warning lights are on. Transponder standby. Runway and trim we check is 3 and 0. Manual gear extension door is closed. Circuit breakers are in. Stall warning test. Have to wait a little bit longer for that, so we'll do the flight recorder test. That's fine. Back airspeed warning test. And we have the oxygen sufficient for our flight. IRS to nav, reversal lights, and engine control lights to extinguish EC is on. On DC to align. 7 minutes. Circuit breakers are in. I've already loaded the passengers, but for a little bit of immersion, we'll imagine we are still boarding. There we are. We can hear the boarding going on in the background. Perfect. So now I did get a chance to share with you the OPT performance for Malta. Runway 13 then, so very long runway. Have a safe flight, by the way. Alpaca for Alpha Golf and 4 Hotel Kilo. Seems to be on 2 different SIDs by the look of it. We have to see what we get here. So on this remote apron here, it's a very long runway. The only way to sort of if you want to do a full-length departure from the main terminal apron is to backtrack, but you know, I've actually done a performance from Echo. I can actually depart from here. Most aircraft will depart from Foxtrot, so no backtrack, line up, turn around there and blast off. That'll still give you 2.5 kilometres of runway available, so plenty there. I hope you're doing well, Anthony. Says excuse 649 of 737 excuses by flex. Take the sim. Absolutely. Paul, Zubo will keep you safe. Absolutely, Zubo should keep you very safe indeed. Right, so I've done the performance. Looks like we have got ATIS frequency. We also have a ground and tower frequency here in Malta. That will lower the workload of increase 0002. Excellent. So we'll try and get the ATIS first to see if that's working on voice. Doesn't always work.
Luca Airport Assist Information Alpha. 1545 Special. Zulu. Runway 13 and use the surface wind 230 degrees, 10 knots, variable between 200 and 260 degrees. Kazakh. Temperature plus 30. Dew point plus 10. QNH 1014. Aircraft parked at apron 9 or expect intersection departure from F. Advise on initial contact you'll have Alpha.
Excellent. Well, I haven't had ATIS on voice for absolutely ages, so that's all good. Information Alpha. QNH is 1014. MFRA is going to be 1300 feet. So we'll set that now. Hello Liam, hope you're doing well. Liam Garrett, welcome. MFRA is 1300 feet, QNH is 1014. I'll turn up the lighting here slightly as well. Now it's time for us to load up the flight management computer. So FMC, latest air accent installed now, and our position is Malta, which is Lima, Mike Lima, GPS left, route, and we're going to Istanbul, which is Lima Tango Foxtrot Mike. So, call sign as well, Alpaca 18 for the 18th members only group flight, and then Foxtrot Mike, I think was the last last two letters of the ICAO code, very original. Departing then, runway 13 is advised by the ATIS, and we'll expect the intersection Foxtrot departure. I'm going to go for the Lorred to Bravo departure. Looks like they've got two different SIDs going on, perhaps we'll get something else, but we'll go with what's on the flight plan for now. From Lorred, direct to Dinob, and then direct to Perrin, and number November 644 to Dikti, and then from Dikti Upper Tango 162 to Dramo, and then from Dramo it's a Dramo 1 Alpha. Now this star, we'll have a look at it later, we'll brief it. It's quite a long star, sort of typical of busy airports, a star which gets you very low early and then wiggles you around. Basically when they're ready they'll give you a direct, but it's not so much downwind, it's sort of whilst carrying on towards Istanbul. We'll have a look at it later. Drama 1 Alpha, it could be any one of the 5 available runways for landing. I'm just going to go for now ILS Zulu 35 right, because I think that was the one they were using in real life at the moment. It's likely this could change, so if you are watching the stream and going inbound to you're going inbound to Istanbul, be ready for a runway change. You know, I'd probably, you know, if you're a little experienced or new, perhaps have a look at all of the runway 35s, 34s, or whatever the orientation is, and make a little note of just the frequency and course. It doesn't really matter if you don't even need to do that, because once you've selected it and executed it in the flight plan, when you go to the init ref page in cruise, it should give you at least the frequencies and courses for that ILS. So anyway, that's executed for us. Performance 0 fuel weight is 51.8. Our alternate is Istanbul Sabiha Gökhan Airport. We need 2.1 tons of fuel for that. That's the code. 2.1. Cost index 30. Cruising at flight level 390. Top of climb wind is 290 at 67. And top of climb ISA is 3 degrees. I'll execute that. So I'll put the average wind in as well, which is going to be 307 at 41. And that's that done. Take performance then. Well, for my performance, you know, we're going to use Foxtrot departure, but the OPT, even if I use Echo, is saying 22k with an assumed temperature of 33 degrees, but then one of 93.2%. It says 93.9, so that makes sense by the time we get the APU bleed running. And take off flap 5, V-speeds of 29, 34, and 40. So we've got 129. Now I wonder why the real OPT is going to be 129 and 133. We have to select what's in the OPT anyway. But those are set. CG 5.75 units of trim. There we are. And the FMS is all loaded, and the fuel as well. Hi Tim, gutted I've missed the group flight, but as I said, been having ridiculous issues with X-Plane. I'm sorry to hear that, Tim. I mean, you know, always post in Discord, you're going to get help quickly. I always post if I have problems, and I've usually got the problem sorted within 15 minutes. Lauren says the robe packers are behaving. It said Wizz Air's causing the carnage here. Brilliant. Lauren, seeing Gokken is pronounced ch, as in... Don't ask me to say that word either, so it's not Sabina Gokken. Yes, but Lauren, you have only just recently joined. I make a great effort at trying not to pronounce things correctly. But yes, we'll go with what you said. We'll just call it the alternate for now. Perfect. So the FMS is loaded. Let's just tune up ground so we can have a little listen out for people getting their clearances. So that's going to be 121.6. That's now active as well. So. There we are. We can hear people getting their clearances. So your dampers on. And we'll turn this down slightly as well. Your dampers on, nav transfer, display switch is normal auto, fuel 4 pumps on. We only have 490 kilos in the centre, so we're going to delay putting the centre tank pumps on until we get to 10,000 feet to avoid nuisance master cautions during the takeoff roll. GP's on the bus, seatbelt signs can come on. Window heat can come on. Propede's off, anti-ice off, electric hydraulic pumps are already on. Voice recorder should be on for briefing. Trim air on, packs auto. 390, 400 is the elevation in Istanbul. The lights are steady. There we are. So MCP, flight directors can come on. Expecting a 5,000 feet stop altitude on our SID. Runway QDM here in Istanbul is 132, so 132, and for our courses we're going to want 180, perhaps not 360, and we're going to want 065 for the go zone. So we'll go 065 here, and we're going to go for the runway QDM at 132. Yeah, excellent. Oh, someone's joined as a member, but perhaps doesn't realise the member's only group flight, so I've not publicised it publicly. Thank you, whoever that is, who's not here. I'm sure you guys will give him a warm welcome. That thing always pings up. Regardless if you're streaming publicly or not. Oh yes, look, I forgot to set V2, 140 knots.
Okay, we backed apron 8. Going 738, QNH 1014, copy information.
There we are. Auto brake RTO, reset the fuel flow, FMS is loaded, trim we've set, and the pedestal is all set as well. Cool. So we're due out in 12 minutes. We'll try and grab our clearance shortly. Hello, I am Perez. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Istanbul, Lorette to Bravo, departure, 95,000.
And yes, of course, it's all deliberate. Yep.
Alpaca 1,
and there's no pushback required here, which is
Okay,
cool.
grab it, 46 and 3, request push and start.
No, you don't need to request push and start, Freckles.
Alpaca 46, confirm we need the pushback. He's actually a self-maneuvering.
All the stands in Malta are self-maneuvering. He didn't read the post I made this morning, Freckles. That's warrant for Alpaca 01 call sign, Freckles.
Confirm you need the pushback. It is actually a self-maneuvering stand.
Yes, Packer 46, in North car, we're playing, it's a bit tight here for us, so we're going to have to push back if that's possible.
No, Freckles, no. Fair enough.
QNH 1014, push and start approved, Packer 46.
Just try and check in. Malta ground, hello. It's Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, stand 1, information Alpha, QNH 1014, 738 for departure clearance to Istanbul, please.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, good day. You are clear to Istanbul, loaded to Bravo departure. 5,000 feet initially and squawk 5533.
Cleared to Istanbul on the Lorette to Bravo departure, climb 5,000 feet, squawk 5533, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, feedback is correct. Break, Alpaca 154.
Excellent!
Alpha,
So, we have 5,000 feet, squawk 5533. and we verify the SID, the Lorry 2 Bravo. So all we've got left to do is our briefing. So yeah, we've got a bit of time here, 10 minutes till we are due to start engines according to our slot, and then we'll have a look at what else is going on. So Jim's done the walk around, all is okay. We'll imagine we've closed the doors now as well. So retract the air stairs, close the doors. Threats from Malta then, not much to say really. Nice long runway, there's no real terrain issues here. Short taxi, so you'll probably tell the cabin crew, it's keep the briefing short. The safety briefs are fixed length as well, but we want to get airborne as soon as possible. Otherwise, we check the routing, making sure that's in all correct here. So we'd step through it. So I'm pretty happy. It's all fine. We'd actually in real life step through every single independent waypoint. Although not every waypoint, sorry, but everything on the route page. Make sure there's no discontinuities and then do a distance check. 826, make sure we've got sufficient fuel on arrival as well. Instrument cross checks, time UTC 1621, 1014, indicating 260 feet. Make sure the correct MFRA set. Flight directors are on as well, and standby instruments are set. Then say it's a left-hand seat takeoff, runway 13, flat 5. It's NADP 2 here as well. Brief our emergencies, RTO, vent engine failure, and climb out. Taxi for us then. So our taxi, we're on stand 1, self-manoeuvring, so it's just going to be a very short taxi for us. Onto Victor then, Whiskey, right turn, and then basically it's just Foxtrot, and then a little bit of a 180 degree turn, and we take off from Foxtrot intersection for runway 13. Our SID, we've just been cleared on the Lorry 2 Bravo, and we'll double check in the FMS. Lorry 2 Bravo, and we can then check the transition altitude as well. Someone's just messaged me from Lima India Romeo Romeo. Are you the CEO of Alpaca? It's me. Just say everything is okay.
Ground, good afternoon, Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha.
Oh, he says he's live on Twitch, guys, for the info. Cool. So if anyone wants to watch on Twitch, Italiana Alien 21, you can perhaps see him streamed for some of you guys. So anyone leaving Italy, it's called Italiana Alien 21. Italiana Alien 21. He's streaming at the moment as well. I just got a message from Ikri 0002 saying don't run off any ideas. Remember, Jack is the CEO of Alpaca Airways. He's quite right. I'd say awesome. I've let the guys know. Excellent. Right, so excellent. Bit of banter there. Be quite cool for anyone flying from Italy. You can go see your flight on the radar, I guess. Right, let's concentrate on our flight though. So it says for us for Lorry 2 Bravo to 1.6 DME off Lima, Quebec. So Lima, Quebec is the ILS. Navigraph chart. Where does it not give you the frequency there? Oh, there it is. Lima, Quebec 109.7. 109.7, so we'll make that active. Once we get to 1.6 DME, it's a right turn to track of 180 until we get to 4 DME from Lima, Quebec. Left turn, track 360, and then we intercept the Gozo VOR, so going up here, radial 065 all the way to Lored. So 15.7, we'll have that on standby. And we've got the courses set as well. So what's most important though is to make sure it's coded correctly in the FMS, otherwise if you select LNAV and it's not doing what you want it to do, you had a bad day at the office. So there we are, there's the Bravo point for the 1.8, track 180 until 4 DME, that's this point here. There's the turn to track 360 and then inset the 062. Now one of the things we do at my operator is put the stop altitude in the FMS as well, so we'll put 5,000 feet there. And also for track keeping, you want to keep the speed below sort of 220 knots for these first turns, so I'm going to put 220 knots or below as well. Just helps the, oh no, not there, well it doesn't matter, I can put it there and somewhere else as well, because if I push delete it'll also delete the 700 feet restriction, but putting 220 knots twice doesn't matter. Right, so that's the SID. Let's get the APU started. We are due off in 5 minutes. Mark King, hi Captain, I'm the aircraft in front. Reckon I shall start still manually taxiing, or we'll need a push? Mark, you'll need to start manually, no pushback required. So how it works in real life in Malta, you'll do a sharp turn off the stand here, off the stand. No tugs in Malta from what I understand. There's Alpaca 894. Trying to refer to as many people as possible. Oh yeah, I couldn't find Alpaca 894. Ah no, Gino. That's Gino. My apologies, Gino. No delays whatsoever. Oh, look at this Ryanair that's just landed. Ryanair must be thinking, what are all these alpacas doing? Look at that, they've got no problem getting him in. Very cool. APU's up and running.
Out to ground, Ryanair 78 Delta Romeo.
Hi Richard, he says, got back a bit late from Cornwall, so gutted I'm missing this one. Have a fun flight. Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, good turnout for this one. I think it was 67 in total, 67, which is really good. We had a couple of late cancellations, though, unfortunately. But don't forget, if you are in the group flight, you have been entered in our usual prize draw, so all members in the group flight got a chance of winning whatever you want, be it a $50 aircraft for X-Plane 11 or Microsoft Flight Simulator. If it's a little bit more, I don't mind. Or scenery, anything up to that value, or an Absent gift card up to the value of €50, £50, $50, wherever you are. They've all been entered. And we'll do that at the end of the stream in Istanbul.
Holding position, Ryanair 78 Delta Romeo.
Uh-oh. Oh, carnage! Let's have a listen to this.
Doing a 180 degrees turn. Stand by.
This could be quite funny. So I think there was a little bit of a cock up here.
Negative, Ryanair 78 Delta Romeo. Alpaca 6 Mike India, are you able to do a 180 degrees turn?
Can he be a hero?
Yeah, should be able to do
yes.
180.
See, Alpaca fixing the day.
Alpaca 6 Mike India, thank you. Since you are facing the other aircraft, I'm not able to move you.
So you can see there's another taxiway here you can use as well behind the stands. Facepalm moment. Apparently, the Ryanair was meant to take Victor. He didn't take Victor. He took Tango. So see Alpacas, we're fine. Don't worry, 6 Mike India, not your fault at all. So that Ryanair was told to take Victor, and he went on Tango. So he's just doing a 180. Look, Victor, uniform, Tango.
Around Victor, uniform, Tango,
John, glad I got out when he did. Hey, yeah, but these things happen in real life as well.
78 Delta Romeo, you can continue now, taxi on Victor and to join stand number 2.
So he's taking 2
Victor
right in front of us.
stand number 2, Ryanair 78 Delta Romeo. Sorry for the problems.
It happens, it happens. Richard, the Sunday Alpaca lives, absolutely. Look at this for timing. Got another 50 seconds until I can request for our engine start. Guys, thank you so much as well for taking heed and sticking to the times. I didn't actually realise last group flight some people were ending up leaving early. Remember the times for the group flight to work. I mean, it's a bit easier today because we've been split into 3 groups. But when we do the crossfire ones moving forward, it's going to be imperative that you stick to the time. It just makes it so much easier for ATC. As well, so thanks for sticking with that. And we've got so much capacity now, make a lot of slots available so you can easily swap. So I think everyone got what they needed, which is pretty cool. Francois, man, I really need to hop on that sim. Looks like so much fun. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. Very realistic as well. Hugo, I hope you all have a great flight. Thanks a lot, buddy. And guys, if you miss your slot, again, don't worry. You can leave late as well. These things do happen. We all have sim issues. You've seen all the streams I've had where I've had technical issues and left late as well. Right, there we are. It's just chinked over to 30, so we'll request engine start. So transponder 2 out of Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, stand 1, request start.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, start please approved destination, Malta is 1014.
Start approved, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, QNH 1014. Right, let's do it. So, packs off, AP bleed on, anti-collision light on, that'll be master caution, air conditioning, dual bleed, and Transponders out off, so air conditioning packs off, anti-collision light on, parking brake set, transponder out off, checks complete. Starting engine number 2. There's the Ryanair that's just parked right in front of us. Very cool. Head 2. 2 tons slow start for the LIRF group flight. Have to take the scenic tour en route to runway 25. Yeah, runway 25 is the main departure runway. Oil pressure N1.
Tower on 135.1. Thanks for the agency and have a good day. Number 6, Mike.
Uh, 2 tons. Are you still in on the ground in runway 25? Yeah, because you were the first one leaving Fiumicino. Oh no. We're mixing up with everyone in the middle then. Starting cut out, launching number 2, 2463, 2 stable. Starting engine number 1. And what was the flight time for us? I think it's 1 hour. Excuse me, 1 hour 45 with that massive star. Probably about 1 hour 35 realistically. I don't know what it is from Rome. Must be. I think they're all about the same. We'll do like that base. You get N2. Sorry, I was too busy looking at chat. Oil pressure N1, max motoring nearly. 2 tons G got airborne and Swifty as well, but looks like others are stuck on the ground. Ah, okay. Congestion. That's got a big airport. A big airport there.
135.1. Thank you for the package.
So starter cut out. I've just noticed something. The EGT exceedance, there's a little red line there. That usually goes out around 3 or 4 seconds after starter cut out. So it left a little bit early there, so I'll let Zebo know. So starter cut out, monitoring engine number 1, 2, 4, 6, 3. 1 is stable. We'll now do the before taxi flow. Generators on, APU off, start switches continuous. Probe heat on, anti-ice off. Air conditioning packs auto, isolation valve auto, APU read off. That is all set. Flaps 25. Flight controls. I'll just move my joystick over here. Full forwards, full back, left, centre, right, centre. Here comes the rudders. Full right, centre, full left, centre. Recall. Back lower to you, and that's it. Then read the before taxi checklist. I'll request taxi. Just read this back first. Safe flight to Alpaca. Can't see who that was. Moving too quickly. You guys can probably see. Oh, I can't see that at all. 46, Alpaca 46 in an A300 by the looks of it. Superb. Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike request taxi. Uh-oh. And Malta ground, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, request taxi. We've lost ground. And Malta ground, or Luca ground, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, how do you read? Seems to be a problem on that.
ATC arcs for 2 minutes.
Oh, ATC's gone for 2 minutes.
Malta ground is now back.
Probably got kids to feed or put down or something like that. These things happen. But we're doing fine for time. We're fine for time. We've got a very short taxi as well. One aircraft lining up. I know you wanted the whole point. Mark, my off-block time is right now. Ah! Like I said, if you leave a few minutes late, do not worry. Do not worry at all. Hold on, that sounded very GPU-ish. Yes. That's better. Sometimes it's on an air bridge, so... Got 2 wide-body jets there. There you go, my Turkish tea with my flight deck sim mug. That's what I got as a giveaway from you. Will enjoy you flying into my city on this great Sunday evening. Thank you very much, Hugo. Yes, I remember you winning that mug. Rigged. Oh dear, I hope the ground controller is okay.
I'm at stand Romeo 6.
Mission started to improve with the QNH 1014.
Try and request taxi again.
Which is not approved, QNH 101
And Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, request taxi.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, you can taxi Whiskey and Foxtrot for all the flight Foxtrots around 113.
Whiskey Foxtrot, hold short runway 13, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. Superb. Right, turn off taxi lights are on, clear left, and clear right, switch parking brake, config check.
8320 with information Foxtrot, requesting IFR clearance to Istanbul.
You got it.
Alpaca 202, confirm you haven't received your PDC.
I have not received my PDC.
I didn't get a PDC, to be fair. I had to request it.
Alpaca 202, correction. I've just received my PDC, thank you.
Yeah, I thought I sent that before, I'm sorry for that.
Cool.
No problem, my error just took a little while to come in. Sorry about that.
So Alpaca 20 is just taken off. And there's the whole point for us here. So I haven't got much of a delay. Oop, up we go. Clear left.
Alpaca Mike X-ray 5, requesting engine start.
There's young Finley. And we'll do the before takeoff checklist. So config we checked. Flaps 5.5, green light, stab trim, 5.75 units set.
Sorry, can you repeat?
And for takeoff briefing packs, our auto bleeds on the V
Alpaca
speeds
Mike X-ray 5 requesting
are set for
engine
departure.
start.
29, 33, 40 sets, and we're going to be flying the Lorry 2 Bravo, climbing straight ahead, right turn, out of 40 and then we do a 180 degree turn to intercept the 065 radio from Gozo. Climb 5,000 feet, NADP2, any problems will climb straight ahead, and 4,000 feet, and deal with the problem then. Chase completes, watch the cabin secure.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, you can contact now tower on 135.1, enjoy your flight, bye bye.
135.1, thanks for coming on for the ATC, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. Bye, set. Excellent. Over to Ikri. And we'll take the charts. We're all ready to go, ready for departure. Luca Tower, hello, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, approaching hold point Foxtrot runway for runway 13, ready for departure from Foxtrot.
Last station calling, is that Jim?
That was Jim, yes.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, current surface winds 230 degrees, 7 knots, runway 13, clear takeoff.
Alright, 13 clear takeoff, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. Perfect, so Jim, confirm, read back. Yes, Captain, clear takeoff runway 13, thank you. Below line, MCP, set, transponder, TARA, strobe lights are on, landing lights are on, checklist is complete, cleared for takeoff, Toga's in chat, we're on our way to Istanbul.
Alpaca 20, contact Rome radar 124.2, have a safe trip to Istanbul, bye bye.
And massive thanks to Ikri, that's the controller on tower here, he's been a member of the channel for a long time, who instead of taking part in the group flight, is providing ATC for us in Malta. Start the timer. And we're going to do a bit of a rolling takeoff because we did the performance figures from an intersection ahead of us at Echo. As the first is standing up to 40%. Engine stabilised, push Toga, set takeoff thrust. Takeoff thrust set, indication stall.
80 knots.
Check, release full pressure.
V1. Rotate.
Up we go, 2.5 degrees per second. Oh, the auto throttle disconnected, it did that earlier.
Positive rate.
Yeah, gears coming up. This happened on the test sector earlier, unfortunately.
400.
And we have LNAV. There's the right turn.
$1,000.
Plug up. Yeah, we lost our initial plug speed, which has gone down. That's why we've got to flash at alpha. Oops. Now the V2 plus 15, selecting flaps 1. It's a bit better. And flaps up.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, contact Rome radar 124.2. See ya.
124.2, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. Thanks a lot for the ATC. Agree, catch up soon, mate. Bye.
Take care, see ya.
Excellent. Over to Roma. We have flaps up, no lights. So commands. And we're climbing to an altitude. So 1014 passing 3,500. We've got a vertical speed. Remember, we're going to do no more than 220 knots just for that initial turn. If we start going any quicker for that, it'll overshoot. And we'll do the after takeoff checklist. So gears off, or brakes off, start switches off, takes that off. Engine pressurization, 0.8.
1,000 to go.
Set. Release the cabin crew. After takeoff checklist complete.
Level 350, what's that?
Negativo, 340.
It's a Roma.
Level 340, 894.
Roma, Buenos Aires, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. We're on the Lorient 2 Bravo, passing 4,600 for altitude 5,000 feet.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, Roman Radar, ciao, climb flight level 140.
Climb flight level 140, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. So,
Alpaca 6 Mike India,
140 sets, out into vent, leave that restriction we set in the FMS. And VNAV, set standard, passing 49, flight level 140. That turn's complete now, so we can delete that 220 knots speed restriction for track keeping. That accelerates to 250.
Alpaca 20, Roman Radar, continue climb
And we can
flight
tune up
level
Gozo.
200.
Flight level 200, Alpaca 20.
Germany, did you do the takeoff flyby? I didn't know. I was the auto throttle disconnecting threw me off. I'll do it now.
Yes, direct course.
About to fly right overhead, Malta's on the left. See the guys on the ground still, see if we can see anyone taking off.
Ryanair 4 Foxtrot Whiskey, Roman Radar, don't climb if you have any instruction, anyway identified, continue climb, flight level 200.
Ryanair 4 Foxtrot Whiskey, sorry, yes, climb to flight level
See who's
00.
ready for departure next. Looks like one Papa Golf is about to taxi.
Alpaca 1337, Roman Radar, contact
Finn in Mike X-Ray 5 should be taxiing anytime soon. There doesn't seem to be anyone lining up just yet. Well, there's a gap behind us then, and we've got Alpaca 20 ahead of us. Andy, a bit of a traffic jam at Fiumicino, I've heard. That's really unusual when you think about traffic jam. Look at Malta, the tiny apron, we're all getting away fine.
Affirmative, descend now 130.
It's our ETA. 46. So gonna
Vector
be,
130.
that's 2 hours, but I think that's that crazy arrival. This arrival, if you look here at the start, just before I do the pre-cruise checks, it gets you to send very early and go very slowly as well. So this keeps you very low, this Dramo 250, and then you're already back at 220 knots, 230 knots here. You're nowhere near the airport, and then you're wiggling around here. And that's going to be adding at least sort of 10 minutes to the sector. Right, pre-cruise checks then. Fuel put the centre tank pumps on.
Direct Teano.
No pressure lights. Lights can come off. AP's off. Pressurization 3.9er. Auto.
Alpaca 6 Mike India, continue
Set.
climb, flight level 3.
Hit seatbelt signs on. Recall. And we then log into CPDLC. Checks complete. And that is, I believe,
Negativo,
Mount
negativo.
Etna,
Alpaca 6
Sicily,
Mike India,
ahead. That's what that
Alpaca
mountain
6
is.
Mike India,
I hope.
Roma radar climb, flight level 360.
Yes, correct. Mount Etna. How cool is that? I've seen that a lot of times leaving Malta, that's why. Well, I just had to double check. But yeah, that's Mount Etna on the island of Sicily ahead. And you always see that departing from Malta on a really clear day. Oh, not monitoring
1,000 to
light.
go.
Want to go, look. Should be doing 1,000 feet.
Alpaca Mike Golf Sierra 1, frequency. Alpaca Mike Golf Sierra 1, squawk 1000 please for identification.
Squawking 1,000. Alpacas everywhere. So I might give him a little nudge, just say we want to move a little bit higher. Might not know we're here or concentrating on something else. Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, approaching flight level 140, standing by fire.
Alpaca Mike Sierra Golf 1, Milan, correction, Roma radar, identified, climb flight level 280.
I think he did the classic mistake which some controllers do. If he's expecting someone and you contact them, they think it's the guy, they got it in their head that's contacting it. You see it quite a bit. I just request that again. Unless we can't hear the other guy. Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, request further climb.
18 Foxtrot Mike, Roger, climb flight level 260.
Flight level 260, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. 260.
Alpaca 20, please climb
Set.
flight
That's
level
Vino.
300.
Alpaca lips.
23.
I'm going to have a little look at the VATSIM map. What's going on in Fiumicino then? Looks like a nightmare. I guess everyone in Budapest is concentrating. I don't think we've got anyone from Budapest here. Well, that's Ciampino looking at Fiumicino. Oh yeah, I can see. Oh, a bit of a queue at the whole point. And I think if there's a lot of got a lot of other aircraft there as well. I think they're probably taking advantage of the ATC in Fiumicino. But I can see, yeah, there's a bit of a gap. I can see Alpaca 2 Tango Lima, 6 Mike Whiskey. Big gaps, aren't there, in Fiumicino? Oh dear. Let's have a look at Budapest. The guy's getting away from there, yeah. Budapest, I can see. Looks like no delays whatsoever. Alpaca 80 Zulu's just about to take off from Budapest.
Correct.
Amazing. And looks like Istanbul are already online. They have at Istanbul 52 arrivals coming in. Amazing. That's pretty much all of us. Well, there's actually quite a lot of other traffic going in. But about 95% of it's alpacas. They've also got THY, is that Turkish, I guess?
Flight level 380,
And there's also a BA F21 coming in. Very cool. Well, there's no ATC at Istanbul Airport at the moment, but no doubt they'll come online. They have a radar on at least. Excellent. Francois, why does Jim always sound so sad when you make him talk? There's Sicily. Beautiful. There's the tip there. Catania is going to be around there somewhere. You have Palermo on the north, and then Mount Etna. Mount Etna you have to be very careful of because a lot of volcanic ash clouds are issued weekly in regards to it constantly erupting. John, a small stint on Unicorn coming up. Yeah, I saw between Italy and we've got some Greek ATC we come on as well.
After Rosas, Nudra, and then after that, Lavro.
But yeah, unfortunately, you know, there's a lovely conga line leaving Malta. I guess for the delays in Fiumicino, there's not much of a line coming from Italy. That's a shame.
Correction, with 587, when ready, descend flight level 210.
So who have I got ahead of me? Alpaca 20.
With Air 587, when ready, descent flight
IAD
level
bound.
210.
Where are you? Yeah, we are. IAD bound. 6 Mike India.
50, 40,
Oh man.
Station
30,
calling Alpaca via
20,
1, the call sign.
10.
Please.
Abby's just sent me £10.
Alpaca 5.
Thanks, Abby.
Pressure 90 goes Sierra 1,
No mention of anything
Roger,
whatsoever. Well, thank you so much for the tenner, Abby. Unbelievable. I definitely just came in, no comment, no anything like that. And I can't even see his name, but thanks for the tenner, man. I'll go get myself a pipe when I go pick up Mariana later, after I got back home. Or buy some beer. Cheers, man. And you know, I love the controller's accent. Very Italian, isn't it?
Correct.
Very Italian.
Thank you, wish you a nice day.
Nice. Alright, 2 to go, so vertical speed 2,000 feet per minute. Francois, do you go through any Sigma information to view that info about the volcanic ash cloud yourself, Captain? So we actually get ash tams come through, so you know, we get, if we're flying into, you know, anywhere around southern Italy, Malta, we'll have specific charts, you know, explaining where the volcanic ash may be, and they'll also have like no fly zones if it's that bad.
Out of 3,300 climb.
Most caution fuel.
Stand by, Alpaca 18 spots of Nike, continue climb, flight level 380.
Confirm 360, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike.
Negative 380, 380.
Flight level 380, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, grazie.
Alpaca 1 Tango Juliet, stand by, 9,000 feet.
Polish mate, just a small question. Do you usually leave the gate at OBT? I'm not talking about delays, but can you leave the gate a couple of minutes before without asking company for permission or something? Great question, Polish mate. So, with our flight plans, which are based off the scheduled time, so when you book your ticket, you see the time there, we can leave up to 15 minutes before that. That is the earliest we can leave. No earlier than that, because the flight plan's not valid. Very unusual to do that because the gate usually only closes 10 to 15. So yeah, you can leave up to 15 minutes early. Not usually, you know, because you know, if some late people come to the gate, you know, we'll allow them to board. But the gate closes 10 minutes before, so even if you get to the gate within 5 minutes of departure, once the gate's closed, that's it, because the paperwork's done. You know, we have to calculate our performance, so if we can't really let anyone on. So you see all these stories of people running to the gate, the aircraft's still there. It's not as simple as just letting you on there. The cabin crew have done a head count. We've done the performance based off the amount of passengers boarded. You know, it's a lot of more paperwork. We have to get a new weight and performance balance, make changes if we get anyone that's there, even though the aircraft's still on stand and connected to a bridge or stairs attached to the aircraft. So yeah, up to 15 minutes early. Up to 15 minutes early. Abby, very kind of you to donate. No need at all, especially on a members flight. I was going to ask a question, but it's kind of stupid. Okay, Abby, there's no such thing as a stupid question, I can assure you. Look, I'm not concentrating, should be in VNAV. Why didn't anyone put that out? Lauren, there's also been a couple of Alitalias and Ryanairs at Fiumicino. Yeah, well, I probably think they take advantage of the ATC. Etsy, how was the JAL cabin crew party you hosted turnout? Don't tell Mariana, what did you do?
Alpaca 154 Alpha, contact 132.9, bye-bye.
Ben Matthews, right results. I'm sat here watching this and the wife's gone to go collect 5 guys for dinner. You're definitely winning today. French Grand Prix, are we going to discuss that? I might not, because I know some people might have not seen that live. I perhaps leave it, because I know some people might watch the highlights on Channel 4 who don't have Sky. I won't say a single thing. Abby, on X-Plane the other day, flying with smudge on the window, and was wondering why planes don't have windshield washer systems like cars do. Very good question, Abby. Some older, I don't get NGs, but the classics, they had like a rain repellent system. I don't know exactly how that worked. I should think it's to do with the fact that it would freeze, even with a type of antifreeze fluid at higher altitudes. But, you honestly don't need it. You need the wipers on when it's raining, but that is sufficient. And if the windscreen is dirty, we can even clean it ourselves. We can open the window on stand and get some tissues and wipe it. But the engineers are very good at ensuring the windscreen's clean before the first flight of the day. But there's always marks, scratches, and little smudges on the windows, just like they are of your car windscreen as well.
Charlie Alpha 77 Lima, expect Cito to thoughts on arrival, ILS 15, jumping to descend 190.
At 2 tons, I slept most of the day, most of the Grand Prix since I got up at 4 AM local today. Oh, I know it's very early for you, man. Thanks for taking part again of the crew flight. That's awesome. Yeah, bank angle 10 degrees. Sun will be setting in around an hour's time.
Forecast 83 November,
Looking good.
cleared ILS
Abbey, freezing makes sense, not a stupid question after all. No, not at all, not at all.
With their 587,
No such thing.
flight level 130.
Continue that 130 with that 587.
But some older models had a rain repellent system. I think the 200 had, but I don't know how that worked. Whether that squirted some sort of fluid on the windscreen. No idea.
Alpaca 1 Tango Juliet, flight level 140.
When you're at the holding point, do people come out and try and clean your windscreen? Yes, like in certain
Alpaca 1 Tango Juliet, flight level
junctions in
140.
certain countries of the world. No, haven't had that happen.
Alpaca 1 Tango Juliet, Roger.
Bucket and a sponge. And a step ladder.
360.
Continue climb flight level 360, Alpaca 1 Tango Juliet.
Alpaca 2 Alpha Mike, continue climb 380.
Cool.
Juliet climb 380, Alpaca 2 Alpha.
So get rid of the charts.
Listen to 1 Papa.
Paul, Chewy, you're tucking into a Scotch egg. Delicious. Delicious.
Arrival, ILS Whiskey 16 left Fiumicino.
Teton says, will Sofia Centre come online before we all descend into accurate
Expect
airspace?
CB3 Alpha arrival, ILS Whiskey
I think
16
for you
left
guys, yeah, they're offline at the moment. You could do with that for your initial descent actually, coming in from the north. Possibly not, you've got a bit of a gap.
ILS Whiskey 16 left.
Very cool. Someone obviously wanted to go to Sofia, or depart from Sofia, desperately, by the rigged voting system, but for all future group flights, as I mentioned in Discord, we'll only do the poll in Discord and just get you to use like one of the emoji, plus, or put a thumbs up if you want to depart from that airport, just list it there. Prevent any issues there. Oh, that reminds me, by the way, in YouTube now, in YouTube chat, I can create a poll. I might actually test that now.
Alpaca 25 Juliet on frequency.
I don't know. What should I do as a poll?
Alpaca 25 Juliet Roma Radar, ciao, continue climb flight level 260.
I have no idea, but I can create polls in YouTube chat now, apparently.
Italia 22 Golf, contact 132.9 Alpha.
132.9, ciao.
Alpaca 1
Radio issues.
La station calling request the arrival, please.
Hello, Daryl. I think how do you pronounce that? Sorry, sir. Is it Clevenger? Welcome, sir.
Radar Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha out of Malta, lower departure, maintaining 5,000 feet.
Busy.
Swiss to 1 Papa Lima, arrival is at CB3 Alpha arrival.
Tutors, let's explain you're losing the stream. Cough, cough, Tupanov. I think the DC6 will be going in my basket later on today for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've actually thought of a really cool set to do in the DC6 as well. But I'll need a couple of days just to get my head around that. I'll probably stream that on Wednesday before I go back to work.
Okay, we'll repeat slowly.
I also got the Eurotruck stream ready to go. Going to go to Szczecin in ETS2. We're still in Riga. If you remember rightly, last stream we crashed into a railway barrier and I damaged the truck. I loaded this thing up and it's still working. This game save's working. I'm not back in London, I'm spawned there. And I've still got to do £17,000 worth of repairs to the truck. But there is a job, thankfully, from Riga to Szczecin, which I thought would be pretty cool. And from Szczecin, we'll explore a bit of
Roma
Poland.
radar,
perhaps.
Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha on the lower departure out of Malta, maintaining 5,000 feet.
Francois did some reading.
Stand by, guys. Stand by.
Seems that old rain repellent systems removed mainly for cost and environmental reasons. This system was replaced with special rain repellent coating. There you go. Yes, well, yeah, should have said the windscreen does have a coating on it, which can get scratched, which is why it's really important. Really important when we don't use the wipers when they're dry because it can scratch the coating off the windscreen.
Alpaca 1 Papa Golf on frequency.
But yeah, you need wipers on in heavy rain. You won't be able to see anything.
Alpaca 1 Papa Golf, Roma radar, climb flight level 140.
John, are we doing another 5-hour ETS 2-string? Absolutely not. 2.5, I think, it's fine. God, that was hard.
Climb flight level 360, Alpaca Mike X35.
Alpaca 1 Tango Juliet, climb 360.
Yep. Final 380 for us. No Mac number. South of Sicily. And then we're going to be continuing. Let's have a look here on the map. Really nice routing today. Towards Greece then, and we're going to be flying directly overhead Corfu. From Corfu, just south of Albania. This is where my geographical knowledge gets a little bit poor. What do they call the sea east of Greece? Can't remember. There's Turkey anyway, and then Istanbul's here.
Alpaca 1 Tango Juliet.
1 Tango Juliet.
I'm into flight level 360, Alpaca 1 Tango Juliet.
Roma, volunteer 955, request further.
Stephen Turley. Let's test it. Paul's suggestion.
Alpaca 46, contact.
Should I use
Alpaca
polls in my
46,
stream?
contact 1,
Let's see if it works.
Bye-bye.
Alpaca 9 Papa Yankee.
Yes. How many options could I have? Yes, no, maybe. Let's see what happens. Ask your community. Has it said anything there? Oh, it said ask your community. I hope it hasn't done like a community post. And everyone's going to be thinking, what on earth is Flight Deck to Sim on about? Where's it gone? Oh no, it's gone right to the top.
Stand by.
What's happened?
Oh,
it's working then.
Runway 23, clear to land. Wind Olbia,
What is going on? Stephen, why did you... Anthony, why did you time out Stefan for? What's he done? Should I use polls on my stream?
Rome radar, Alpaca 55 Bravo, 2,500, climbing for 5,000 feet on the
So
Lorry.
it works, that's quite
Bravo
cool.
departure.
That's quite cool. That's a brand new feature that YouTube just added then. I'll take it down a little bit.
Roma, volunteer 955, request further descent.
Stand by, guys. Stand by. Alpaca 25 Juliet, contact 132.
I need to listen out. I'm going to get some Italian, well I won't say the words, I know in Italian.
Alpaca 9 Papa Yankee, frequency.
He's going to start flailing his arms.
Request further climb.
Edo, I like you when Edo gets... Well, I don't like you when Edo has an accent or something in Assetto Corsa when we're racing, but his passion, his Italian passion comes straight through.
50, 40,
Oh, it creep. That's very kind.
10.
Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo, if you hear me, climb flight level 240.
Increase says, just escaped takeoff clearance to last Alpaca, right on time. Malta worked like clockwork. We had some time with banter as well. Take care, Captain. Thank you so much. And Ikri 002, thank you so much for coming here and manning Malta for us, for our departure. Anyway. Thankfully, I know you got a ground controller that's going to give you some help, which lowered the workload. I think quite a bit. But yeah, thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks for the donation and you continue to support. Appreciate it.
Speedboard 608 Delta, Roma Squawk 5514, please.
Gino, controller seems a bit stressed. I know, I'm trying to listen out, guys, for your call sign.
Rome radar, Alpaca 55 Bravo at 5,000 feet on the Lorry 2 Bravo departure.
Speedboard 608 Bravo.
Lauren, you're getting shortcuts out of Rome at least, that's good. That's good.
Descend 100, expect vectors.
They're definitely expecting us Istanbul because they asked me about an hour before the stream. Could I have the your last list of the group flight to see where what time the departure's coming in from, so I know who's who. Edo, I love it. I love it.
Alpaca 202 frequency.
Excuse me, guys. Coughing's reminded me I need to do my lateral flow test for COVID.
Alpaca 202, Roma
There's
radar,
Alpaca
continue
20
climb,
just
flight
ahead of
level
us.
140.
Ideally we would like to be at 390 later, but I think we have to keep it even level, so based on that,
Alpaca 55 Bravo, Roma
update
radar,
30.
continue climb, flight level 100.
Set 3 times.
Flight level 100, Alpaca 55 Bravo.
And 21.5. So the poll works then. That's quite cool. I can see that 31 people voted. Someone said no. Someone said no to polls. An end poll. What happens if I end?
Alpaca 9 Papa Yankee, contact 1329.
That's quite cool though. If you're doing, I've been using straw poll and things like that, but now I can use it within chat and make it a bit more interactive. That's quite cool.
Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo, contact 132.9. Bye-bye.
Should I use polls in my stream? Poll complete. Yes, 61%, 35% maybe.
Swift 21 Papa Lima, Roger, descend 190.
Very cool. YouTube is way behind Twitch with regards to interactivity and how streams work and stuff. I know Twitch is a little bit more geared towards sort of gaming, and I wouldn't want to stream on Twitch personally because, you know, it's all these bits and stuff like that. I don't think it would suit this channel, so I'm very happy streaming on YouTube. The platform has a bigger audience, I think, for my sort of content than Twitch would. So that's quite cool. Lauren, I think HMS Daring is definitely a member. I've seen that name pop up. I guess it's another month. Wherever you are, thank you. Lauren, HC cares nothing about noise abatement today. The Pope might not enjoy Alpaca's flying over us Saturday. Right over the Vatican.
Bye guys, people received Delta, ILS 23, would you confirm request ILS 05?
He's busy, because obviously this centre controller would have to be controlling.
Heading 080,
He's doing radars, takeoff clearances at small airports as well. Ben, what's the protocol when you're flying a Cessna? Have to test every so often? Yes, Ben. So for every day we operate, we have to do a test on the 2nd and 5th day after we've operated. Just a lateral flow test, and then obviously send your results to the NHS. It's quite easy to do. Lateral flow test, yeah, just how you put it on your nose, swallow that, and then dangle it on your tonsils. Phil, are you in Rome airspace? Well, technically this area I don't think would be controlled. In real life wouldn't be controlled by Roma, it'd be controlled by, I can't remember what the southern ATC sector is in Italy called. But this guy is controlling a huge amount of airspace. Basically the entire... he's controlling the entire west coast of Italy and all of Sicily. He's covering a huge area. John, you've been given a direct dictee. That's pretty good. Yeah, well, we shouldn't be converging because we're all coming into 3 different directions.
Go ahead.
Alpaca 894, contact 132.9er, Alpaca 894.
What was the frequency? Where he's going?
132.9, Alpaca 894.
Alpaca 6 Mike India, contact 132.9er, bye-bye.
132.9, Alpaca is
very cool.
Bye-bye.
He's very busy.
Clear 955, continue descend 3000, after Lavro, clear the last 25, report status.
Ben, that's not too bad. We have to do one every day at work. It's a bit bad if we do 5 duties on a row though. That means that every duty on the 2nd and 5th day we have to do a test. So there's 10 tests if you did 5 days work. So technically, I think that's how it works anyway. So basically what I'm doing one on the 2nd and 5th day, and doing one every 3 days anyway, because we could get fined if we don't do it.
In Napoli, continue descend 150.
Stefan, Twitch seems to have a greater capacity for income, it seems, but cringy for it. Glad you're not considering if you did a poll, it would be a no from me. I can tell you now, 110%, I won't be going over to Twitch. We did consider it for the Fly Data Sim gaming channel, because obviously that content's a little bit more geared towards gaming. But YouTube, if you set up a second channel, it's sort of all incorporated into your same Google account. So you have a Google account, and you can have as many YouTube channels as you want. So it's just easier. I know how YouTube works in the background, so that's why you set it there.
Expect
Mark, audio's
Tito 1
completely
Mike
gone, but you still hear ATC. Any
01
ideas?
arrival,
Mark, that could be Windows.
for
That could be Windows audio issues. 'Cause I had that.
0 Roman.
I had that before my last live stream. Hi Lars, hope you're doing well. Sadly not able to join in today, but glad to see the herd being on its
Alpaca
way.
0 Roman.
Thank you very much, buddy. Shame you can't join us, but no, we've got. I could see the Italian Fiumicino conga line, the Malta conga line,
Alpaca 20 Roma, radio check.
and also the one from Budapest. It's all good. Uh-oh, we lost an alpaca.
Okay, scaling 1 to 5, descent at level 190.
190, okay, 195.
Alpaca 20 Roman.
Alpaca 20.
Alpaca 20.
There he is.
Alpaca 55, you might find a flight level 170.
So Alpaca 55.
190.
Top tip, just before you start talking, have a listen out first because someone just talks. When you ever check into frequency, don't step straight in. You might not have heard him, to be fair, with your volume, but always try and listen in first before you start talking.
Alpaca 55 Lima, Roma, climb flight level 280, radar
But it's all good, you're doing a fantastic job.
Climb flight level 280, Alpaca 55 Lima.
Speedbird 50, Delta, continue descend altitude 4000 feet,
Get outside.
1010, transition level 70.
There we are.
Okay, 955, runway 25, clear to land, wind Palermo.
Abby tried watching
35 degrees, 7
Flying
knots.
Fabio on Twitch, but there's so much going on with chat and emojis, it doesn't take off until 3 hours because the stream is just off for
Alpaca 1
sim
Papa
games.
Golf,
Yeah,
continue
I
climb,
agree.
flight level
And I know a lot of
380.
good simmers and flight sim guys use Twitch as well. But yeah, the platform, I think it's obviously a little bit different. But the good thing about YouTube is, I think for VOD, like, if you want to play back a stream, it's great for that, because you can comment and ask questions and stuff. I know Twitch you can as well, but it's not the sort of same. Ah, 2 tons. Malta and Fiumicino departures cannot hear each other in the centre. That makes sense. So 2 tons is right. This radio controller, radar centre, Roma, is covering a huge area.
Alpaca 20, Roma radar, radio check.
Shuey's gone. Alpaca 20 has been gone for a while. You're there, Shuey. Yeah, because that traffic is so far north, probably 300 or 400 miles, we can hear the controller, but we can't hear the traffic departing from
Alpaca
Rome, too
20,
far
Roma
away.
radar, radio check.
Uh-oh.
Alpaca 20, Roma radar, radio check.
Apologies.
There he is.
Alpaca 20, contact 132.9, bye-bye.
132.9.
Alpaca 18, Foxtrot Mike.
Hope you're right, Shuey. Sounds like you're having a few problems.
Flight 56 Roman.
In that case, I
Alpaca
apologise to whoever that
Mike,
was
Roma.
talking, because you might not have heard anyone else talking. Oh, Mark, yeah, I think what's happened to you, Mark King, is what happened to me.
Alpaca 18, Foxtrot Mike, Roman.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike.
Contact 132.9, bye-bye.
132.9, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, ciao.
Alpine 56 Roman.
Yeah, I don't know who this is. Yeah, Mark, that sounds exactly what I had on the start of the last stream in the... Was it the FlyJ Sim stream or the one before? Basically, a Windows update completely screwed up with my Windows sound. Petrich told me... Yeah, unfortunately, the only way to fix it is to restart your PC after you've made some settings in, like, the Windows settings for the sound, and it basically screwed up the audio. Like, audio wasn't working for X-Plane, Spotify, but it was working for certain programs. So it sounds like you're having the same issues I'm having. Right, let's check in with whoever this is. Radar good today, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, maintaining flight level 380, inbound to Dinob.
Alpaca 18 Fox Mike, this is the radar. Hello, identified. Are you able to flight level 390?
Affirm, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike.
18 Fox Mike, thanks, climb flight level 390.
Flight level 390, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. That's set, push out at events, and I'll update the FMS. And 1 VNAV speed, so we go.
1,000 to go.
Oh, but you can hear your seatbelts, but nothing else, Mark. Oh, that is strange. No, that sounds... Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Paul, you've got battery discharge, no EC, but no failures. Paul, you're having a nightmare. Oh my. Well, have you tried to put the generators on the bus? If that's not working, try starting the APU and put the APU generator on the bus. Sounds like you've had a nightmare. If you've got battery discharging, that means you've lost AC power. I'm sorry. You've got all sorts of issues going on left, right, centre.
Alitalia, correction, Alpaca 9 Papa Yankee, contact Asia radar 130.450, goodbye.
Thank you, 130.450, goodbye, and good evening. Alpaca 9 Papa Yankee.
DC, Buenos Aires, Alpaca 559 climbing, flight level 266, flight level 280.
Alpaca 550, hello, identified, fine, flight level 350.
Represent,
Fine, flight level 350,
50 minutes.
Alpaca 550.
Approaching the Greek coastline shortly. Excellent. Ben, 5 guys is here. I'll catch you on the arrival. Take care. Enjoy your meal with your wife. Excellent. John Podge advanced the issues we're going to have landing in flights.
Actually,
John, is Istanbul not there in flights in 2020? I thought someone said that in Discord. That could be interesting. Now look at the FATSA map. Excellent. Look at the 3 little conga lines going inbound to Istanbul. Very cool.
Austrian 393, contact Euro West 135.250, goodbye.
John, it's not there. I got some seen in the States in big letters. Use at your own risk.
Contact Asia radar 130.450.
Very good.
130.450.
So, for a lovely flight to do in the DC-6, by the way, South Africa. Orbex have just released their new Cape Town scenery. How about we take the DC-6, fly to Cape Town along the coast, the south coast, fly by the Tabletop Mountain in the DC-6. I thought that would be a pretty cool flight to do. I was just having a look here on a map. Durban's going to probably be a little bit too far. I don't know what Durban to Cape Town is. I mean that's around 700 miles, so it's probably take 4 hours. But maybe there's somewhere else along the coastline in Cape Town you can fly along. Let's try and help Shui arrive in Istanbul with his technical problems. APU is on the bus, but still have a battery discharge. Just hope the battery holds up. That's not good, Paul. I mean, that is a land at neurosuitable airport situation. It sounds like you've got a bug, a massive bug. Some sorts. Francois, oh yeah, you'd like that. My goodness, I approved the Cape Town flight. Francois, where can we take the DC-6 from? About an hour and a half, 2.5 hours away from Cape Town. But I think Durban's going to be too far, Lauren. Durban to Cape Town. I mean, that's going to be a long way. Andy, the Alpacalypse is forming a 3-pronged attack on Istanbul. I know, it looks really cool. I might even quote that. I'll post that on Twitter. There's a tag.
Speedbird 137, Italy radar, hello, identified.
That's cool.
Speedbird 137, climb flight level 350.
Yeah, Shui, I think that could be a massive thing. What does it say, Shui, when you open Control I? Do you have any failures here? It might have been X-Plane generating a failure, perhaps.
Control Alpaca 1 Tango Juliet, square flight level 370.
Alpaca 1 Tango Juliet, request copy, stand by for level change.
Standing by Alpaca 1 Tango.
Sounds like having a nightmare.
Cityliner 2150, Italy, low identified.
Mark, sorry about difficulties tonight, Captain. Shame I can't keep going. Mark, no, you have apologised for anything. Shame I will stay in the stream and watch the buttery landing. Oh, Mark, I hope you haven't. I mean, yeah, I hope you haven't had to quit out the flight. But yeah, I mean that sound issue sounds. You said you heard the seatbelt sign on. That's just weird. I don't know, but it could be anything. James, on my way home after overrunning at work, so can't take part, but to have a great flight, everyone. Thank you so much for popping in, James.
Alpaca, correction, Seabird 137, report your Mach number.
This controller is the second time he said Alpaca instead of whatever airline he's trying to contact. Alitalia and Spoonbird there. He's got Alpaca coming out of his mouth. Brilliant. I love it.
Alpaca 7 Hotel Lima, Italy radar. Alpaca 7 Hotel Lima, go ahead. Alpaca 7 Hotel Lima, thanks, identified, climb flight level 360, maintain Mach decimal 74 or less in the climb.
Climb flight level 360.
Gino, approaching the Greek coastline. I'm just behind you. You can just see it coming into view now.
Or less in the climb.
Decimal 73 or less in the climb. Alpaca 7.
Thank you.
Lauren, yesterday across the pond light, I was the only Alpaca in to De Gaulle, and Paris controllers started calling the Air Canadians and Air Frances around me Alpacas. Excellent, 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 excellent. Love it. Trying to find the Turkish Vatsim Twitter accounts. Might not have one. 2 tons active skies painting storms on the radar ahead of me. We don't have anything on ours. There are potentially thunderstorms in Istanbul. Let's have a little look at the TAF. Have Istanbul. Oh no, it's gone. Istanbul's fine. Istanbul's completely fine now. It definitely did have thunderstorms. Right now in Istanbul, 060 at 10, so a little bit easterly now, though. All the winds, but should be still the northerly runways. Broken at 2,000 feet. Much cooler than Malta. Only 21 degrees in Istanbul at the moment, compared to 30 in Malta.
Alitalia 810, further descent at your discretion. Monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Might have some fog much later after the group flight. I found some turkey. Very good.
Alpaca 55 Lima, contact Asia radar 130.450, bye.
130.45, Alpaca 55 Lima, clear.
Alpaca 1 Tango, Juliet, flight level 370.
Flight level 370, Alpaca 1 Tango Juliet.
Alpaca 18 Fox Mike, monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Unicom 122.8 for Alpaca 1 Tango.
Unicom, unfortunately, but that's inevitable.
Alpaca 1 Tango Juliet, negative, that was for Alitalia.
We'll have a look at...
Correction, Alpaca 18 Fox Mike, Unicom 122.8.
Robson, you had those storms on the radar previously as well. Oh, they could be painting there.
Alpaca Mike X-ray follows currently at flight level 360, heading 1010 to spacing. Alpaca station, standby brake rider 6267. hello squawk 5566. And Alpaca 5, Mike, correction, Alpaca Mike X-ray 5, say again.
Currently at flight level 360, heading 010, space safe.
Alpaca Mike X-ray 5, roger, thank you.
Roma, good afternoon, Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, flight level 380.
Alpine 37 Whiskey Charlie identified. Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, Italy radar identified. Alpaca Mike X-ray 5, resume on navigation direct to Dinop.
Resume navigation direct to Dinop.
I was going to Dinop. Cool, nice straight line here. Let's have a look outside. Look at the sun setting. Beautiful.
Condor 279, proceed direct to Gotar Golf, Oscar
Yeah, let's go up,
Tango
guys.
Alpha Romeo.
Oh no, damn it. My stapler accidentally hit the next song key.
Good evening, Skylink 454, Canada 300.
Skylink 454, get identified.
Francois, so using the average cruise speed of DC-6, Port Elizabeth will give you a 2 hour 15 minute flight time. That's pretty good. Port
Skylink
Elizabeth.
454, clear direct to Bieber, Mike Echo Bravo, Uniform Romeo.
Second, Skylink Professor.
Skylink 454 at Bieber, Mike Echo Bravo,
Okay.
Uniform Romeo.
That would work out nicely. And then we'll fly into Cape Town. I might do that one offline though, not on VATSIM though.
Sky Travel 5, Delta Golf, Italy,
so I know some
contact
people
Euro
like
West,
to join in.
on
Okay.
frequency,
So Port Elizabeth,
135.25
on the map, how is that pronounced? It's got like a different name on a map. Good. I'm not even going to dare pronounce that. Gukabera. Francois, help me with that one.
Cityliner 2150, descent
That'll
flight
work out
level
quite nicely then.
200. Cityliner 2150, further and dash is your discretion, and you can launch Unicon now 122.8 Quebec. Ryanair 626, proceed direct to Dixer.
Radar, hello, Turkish Airco Papa with you, flight level 300.
Sweet. Lauren, how is what pronounced? Well, Port Elizabeth. You type in Port Elizabeth in Google Maps. I knew it was on the south coast of Africa. South Africa, but I couldn't find it. It comes up as a... I don't know, is it Afrikaans? I have no idea. Port Elizabeth was officially renamed Kibera, and colloquially is often referred to as PE, is a major seaport city. But I had no idea Port Elizabeth was officially renamed.
Alpaca 1 Tango Juliet, monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Oh, it was renamed this year. In February 2021, South African city of Port Elizabeth becomes... Let me just post a link, guys. I had no idea. Can somebody help me pronounce that?
Alpaca 202, passing flight level 330 for 340.
Alpaca 202 identified.
Anyway, come in.
Turkish, correction, Alpaca 4, Charlie. Alpaca 7, Hotel Lima.
There's Turkish, Speedbird, and Alitalia. He's mispronounced. There's Alpaca now.
Roger, thank you.
Paul, you turned off the cabin utility off and the battery discharge light's gone off. That's unusual. That shouldn't happen.
50, 40,
Robson!
30, 20, 10.
Thank you, man. That's very kind of you. No need at all.
Thanks for all the hard work you put into these group flights for the members.
My pleasure, Robson. And guys, I've mentioned it before, I have a real sort of pleasure in organising it. It's like, you know...
Like a Mike X-ray 5, we'd like to leave.
I sort of enjoy giving back, so you contribute monthly to myself and Mariana, and it's my way of doing something a bit unique for you, and the Discord is very much built around ensuring the members get a a premium service, let's say. But a lot of it's built around this members monthly group flights. I take great pleasure in organising it, and every time it works so nicely. You know, we're all keeping to the schedule, works out well. Everyone afterwards says as they enjoy it, and it's well organised. And I kind of enjoy it. I love it. I really enjoy organising it. So we'll keep doing this until we've done that 100 members group flights, and then many more after that. So thank you, Robson. That's very kind, and thank you as well for your continuous support. Cheers, buddy.
Turkish 8 Echo Papa, climb initially flight level 340.
Hi Liam, hope you're well. Late party, but on my way, no problem Liam. That's fine. Always try to stick with your off block time, but leaving early is what causes usually problems. If you leave late, it happens. It happens in real life as well. So glad you can at least make it. Gino, 55 arrivals into Istanbul, fantastic.
Control, this is Lufthansa 1243, Q flight level 330.
Lufthansa 1243, Italy, hello, identified.
Oh no, 2 turns had to disconnect, was not near a storm, but everything shut off at the Zebo mod. I've not ever had that happen before. I don't think it was around a fault set, currently falling up the sky.
I'm afraid I don't have access to that, that's outside of my airspace.
Oh dear.
Okay.
We always get a few aircraft down. Oh my goodness me. I'm sorry to hear that, man. You can get up early as well. Francois, so its new name is in one of our 11 official languages. But Francois, are people in South Africa still referring it to as Port Elizabeth? That's crazy. I'll read that article after the stream.
Alpaca 20, come on to Unicom now, 122.8, goodbye.
Sure, turned the cab utility off and the best battery discharge lights gone off. Yeah, oh yeah, I've already read that. Yeah, that's really unusual. So, the cam utility light here, that supplies electrical power to the galley and the cabin equipment systems, so, you know, the ovens and all those sort of things as well. Also for like the recirc fans and a few other systems like heaters for drain masts and stuff like that. That is not linked to battery discharging. I mean, yes, you lower your electrical load by turning it off, but that's really unusual.
I'm back on like 35, I'd like to leave the cockpit for a few minutes.
As explains lighting
Alpaca, Mike X-ray.
There's Greece. Now, you'll notice, unfortunately, I do have an ortho tile here, but I think the scenery for Corfu, which is just to our left, the flight tamper scenery affects the entire tile, which I have it still installed, but we should get a little bit of ortho. Coffee maker shorted out, yeah, exactly. Good luck with Port Elizabeth. You need to learn tongue clicks to pronounce it. I think I'll just call it Port Elizabeth, but I don't want to offend anyone if I do call it Port Elizabeth. There's this dreadful song on this music playlist. I'm going to get rid of this one.
Alpaca 7 Hotel Lima, contact Adria 130.450, bye.
Contact 130.450, Alpaca 7 Hotel Lima, bye bye.
Francois, yes, still calling it Port Elizabeth, so you most definitely could still hit that. Or PE, let's just say many people here have not pleased with the new name. Ah, okay. Well, in that case, we'll call it Port Elizabeth. Maybe PE. That's a very cool sector then. We'll do that for a picture. Beautiful. Joe Drake, hope you well, buddy. Congratulations passing your degree as well. DJ Dectasim. Yep, brilliant.
8254 Italy, identified climb flight level
2 tons. You've got a dual engine failure, can't get them restarted, 10,000 feet before they get 1,500 feet per minute. No. Hi Plainly, he says hello from the flight deck everyone. Nicely in the cruise over Montenegro, very cool Plainly. Don't know where you are in relation to us. Let's have a little look around us actually. Let's try and work out who's in front of us, so in order, get my little notepad out. So Alpaca 20, you're probably hearing Windows errors there. That's Shuey. Shuey's having a few issues ahead of us, hopefully. Yeah, can't see sparks, Shuey, flying out your aircraft or anything like that, all good. Ahead of Shui, it's Alpaca
Skylink
894.
454, descent flight level 200, further at your discretion, monitor Unicom.
Oh, I had this issue earlier. I couldn't find out who Alpaca 894 was. Oh, I could. Gino, sorry, I could find out who it was. Gino's ahead of Shui. Then we have Alpaca 6 Mike India. That's at AMS. And then Alpaca 46.
Turkish Gate, Echo Papa contact, AGR radar 130.450, goodbye.
Freckles. That's Freckles. Right ahead of this little group. I don't think I can zoom any more than that. I can't. Let's have a little look at seeing who's behind us. What's this?
Alpaca 1 Papa Golf, monitor
So we
Unicom
have
122.8,
Finley, 1 Tango Juliet and 3 Kilo Alpha. So 1 Tango Juliet.
Alpaca 202, monitor Unicom 122.8.
And that's TJ. Love it. And what was the other one?
122.8, Alpaca 202.
3 Kilo
Alpaca
Alpha.
55 Bravo, monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Got a message from them. That's Kai.
Unicom
Very
122.8, Alpha 55 Bravo,
Stinging me here.
ATC, bye.
So I've got to please contact me on 132375. I'll just confirm the control. Radar Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. I got a message from Lima Golf Mike Delta to contact them for 132375. You might have contacted me already.
Alpaca 18 Fox Mike. Yeah, I tried to contact you earlier. I think one of your colleagues stepped over me. You can contact them now. Goodbye.
Thank you, and thanks to the ATC. Bye, sir.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I missed that one.
Flight level 370 direct.
Well, I've got a bit of radar, a bit of weather ahead as well. Something painting.
547 ready for descent.
Miles to go.
Hilal 547.
That's Israeli's national airline.
Stand by 1. Hilal 547, descent flight level 180. Descending 180, Hilal 547. Alpaca 57 kilo, descent flight level 270. Descent flight 270, Alpaca.
Radar, very good evening. Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, maintaining flight level 390, direct to Peren.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, hello sir, identified flight level 390. Proceed direct Dicty.
Direct to Dignity, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, thank you.
Alpaca 20.
Slight shortcut for
descent
us.
flight level
Excuse.
370.
I'm engaged.
370, Alpaca.
Berlin flying over Romania is so relaxed, one direct and then nothing for the next hour. That's pretty much exactly how it is in real life at the moment, Berlin flight. You cross the FIR boundary into the next country, next sector, and they're giving you directs right to the next FIR boundary. It's so quiet. France, Eastern Europe, Germany, very quiet. That's what they do. You know, they have a directive to make flights as efficient as possible, so don't flying directs. We're saving fuel, better for the environment. Greta's happy.
Alpaca 4 Hotel Kilo.
Yeah, it's passing the halfway point for our sector. Going well so far.
Correction 132150. Bye bye. 132.150. Alpaca 4 Hotel Kilo. Thank you. Bye bye. Alpaca 133.
Right in the middle of Greece.
Descent flight level 270.
Yeah, we've got our ortho back.
Descent flight level 270, Alpaca 1337.
So it'll be setting soon. It will be at night.
ATM 9892, Kalispera, this is Macedonia radar.
Kalispera, it's Greek, isn't it?
Identified, climb flight level 350.
Someone told me that was a stream once. Awesome. Some sort of strange return, weather radar return. I can't see it. So it's widening sound.
7732, hello sir, identified, speaking. 7732, roger.
I'm just having a play here. They've made some changes to the YouTube stream here, so I can do polls. It says also add stream marker. Press that and see what it does. Stream marker added. Marker appears in the video editor after your stream ends. Oh, okay. Create highlight video. Oh. You can create highlights for your streams. Now that's something that Twitch does, doesn't it? You can clip certain streams. I think they tried to copy them. Highlight video to upload a new video. Maybe I'll pass. All sorts going on here. Awesome. I don't often fly over this part of Europe. We're kind of going UK bound. I mean, we're sort of flying along the west coast of Greece here. Don't come this far east. New airspace for me.
Elal 547, contact Thessaloniki 120.8. Bye bye.
120.8, Elal 547. Kalispera, Faristopoli, bye bye.
10 kilos in the sense. So, panel lighting's a little bit darker.
Alpaca 57 kilo, contact Istanbul 132150, bye bye.
Istanbul 132.
Someone's already contacted Istanbul, very cool. Fuel's record. Minus 30. Now, it is minus 31, so that's quite cool. It's matched the tap. It wouldn't be getting that cold that quickly. You imagine we left Malta fueled up 30 degrees, the temperature fuel's going to be around that. The rate at which it cools down is much slower than it has done.
586.
Lauren, some Alpaca seem to get direct twos over Kosovo from Adria or Brindisi. Some didn't, not sure if any of them were particularly delayed.
Comset 505 X-ray, go ahead, sir.
I think they've got something planned.
Yeah, we just came back from the cockpit. Request if we can go straight towards Tango Sierra Lima, POR.
That's Thessaloniki.
Comset 505 X-ray, you're ready. Have a direct to Bees or Delta India Sierra Oscar Romeo.
Yeah, in the Delta India Oscar Romeo, the Tom Jet 503.
Tom Jet.
Delta India Sierra Oscar Romeo.
2 tons, I've got it down outside Stara Zagora, Bulgaria. Minus 1,000 feet per minute landing, currently in a field. Farmers are confused, they explain does not register as a crash, so now it's raining. In the sim. Oh, 2 tons. That's a nightmare. I'm so sorry to hear about that. Oh,
Olympic 117, descent flight level 140.
Talking about raining, has anyone watched any of the episodes of Jeremy Clarkson's new series, The Farm? I think I can't remember what it's exactly called, on Amazon Prime. Amazing. So funny. So funny. I watched the first episode, half the second episode. Very, very funny.
Flight level 370, climb flight level 250. Direct those.
2 tons, you volunteered to take Alpaca 0 on, yes. Dual engine failure landing in a field, I think that is...
Alpaca 20, report Mach number.
I think that's a fair proposal for having that call sign.
Decimal 759.
Clarkson Farm, that's what it was called. Good series, yes. I've only watched the first.
Alpaca 18, Foxtrot Mike, report Mach number.
Alpaca 18, Foxtrot Mike, maintaining back decimal 77.
Alpaca 20. If it's convenient for user, can you increase to decimal 79er?
Decimal 799, Alpaca 0.
Thank you very much.
Probably me to slow down.
Alpaca 154, Alpha descent
So just getting Shuey to speed up a little bit, because that's a good call. He's obviously thinking well ahead with regards to sequencing us in. Got an LE547 behind us, but yeah, we're quite close. Tito's still have no clue if it cuts out 350. Yeah, sounds like a bug of some sort, doesn't it? I don't think I've ever had anything like that happen to me though. Berlin flight from the map. It looks like the first Alpacas are about to land into Istanbul. Very cool.
Tom Jet 502 will be out a couple 4 5 minutes.
Approved.
Beatrice said this on Discord earlier. I wish I'd taken the DC6. Just so boring. Right, well, I'm gonna get it tonight. Obviously, Marianne's coming back now as well. So we can spend some time together, and I'll get it tonight. Have a play of it tomorrow and Tuesday. Very likely to stream it on Wednesday because I'm back to work Thursday, so it might be the next stream. I still want to do my next tutorial, which is going to be the engine drift down procedure. So, what do we do now if the engine fails? I'll be doing a tutorial on that. Just quite an interesting one to cover.
Radar Calculations to Olympic 581 at flight level 340 inbound Nebra.
Olympic 581, hello sir, identified, proceed direct to Osmos.
Direct to Osmos, Olympic 581.
AGN 992, proceed direct in bed.
Direct in bed, AGN 992.
2 tons crashed, to replace Sims crashed. Sounds like we've got a big problem there.
Alpaca 1337.
How's the rest of the herd doing? Well, I hope. Chewie had some electrical issues, he's just ahead of us. I think he's fixed that. Basically, we had a coffee maker drawing up too much power from the aircraft systems. I think some other people said they've fallen out of the sky. Overall, I think the majority of us are all fine. With the DC-6 being such a great aircraft for PMDG, I have high hopes when they release their 737 for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Yeah, it looks really good, but I don't think anyone had any doubts at that. What was surprising was the price. I thought it was quite reasonable. What was it, $55, $60? Which I think, PMDG, very high quality add-ons, high fidelity as well, and I think I was expecting it to be more, to be honest. I thought it was going to be around $80, $90. But no, that seems good. Yeah, can't wait to try it. It'll be the first time we've flown a DC-3, haven't we? But this will be a proper, proper cruise liner. What was the range of the DC-6? Could that do transatlantic?
Master control from jet pass 053 back with you.
Roger.
Cool. Wow. DC-6 range is 4,000 nautical miles empty. Wow. Will had a little trouble with pushback, no worries. Reconnected to remote stands. Started up, no problem. Aircraft moved slowly off stand. Realised brake was slightly applied. Ah, that's weird. Was that... Will, what airport was that? Because sometimes some sceneries, they don't register the runway or taxiway, and it's like you're taxiing on the grass or ground, so it feels like it's very draggy. Had that happen before. There's a video on YouTube of a DC-6 doing a 15-hour flight non-stop. Wow.
Canadian 1199.
That's so cool, Will, that you live quite close to Clarkson's Diddley Spot Farm.
Direct Robots.
PGS is $55. I was expecting 100, that's what I was expecting, and that's what I thought. Just like the idea of quality add-ons not costing a kidney and a half, so I'm willing to support that with my wallet. Very good. Yeah, I'm glad that PMDG priced it that way. Yep, we'll try it, and it'll be the first ever time I've streamed at a PMDG
Alpaca
aircraft,
154 Alpha,
which is a shame. It's a shame they don't develop for X-Plane 11, because,
150 by
you know, this whole idea that Microsoft Flight Simulator is going to replace X-Plane 11, no, I think both these sims will stand together, providing a quality background for high quality aircraft. I'm not planning on not stopping using X-Plane 11, and I see the value of both sims. Like the DC-6 is going to obviously utilise the great technology Microsoft Flight Simulator has, and obviously it looks amazing as well. I've been really enjoyed when I did that GA flight, when I recreated my qualifying cross country. Loved it. I thought it looked amazing because I was flying over my hometown. I saw my school, you know, where I grew up. That was wicked. So yeah, I'm looking forward to buying it, and also planning the stream for Tuesday. I'll make as much effort as I can. I won't be good, but I'll learn as much as I can. I'll reference some videos and hopefully get us from A to B, Port Elizabeth to Cape Town in one piece. Well, you figured out the problem. The toe brake was reading input, so reconnected. All was well at the end. Excellent. Petrich, they stopped at a green ad for some dinosaur juice in the old days. Very good.
Canadian 119 at descent flight level 330.
Descent 330 Canadian.
Cool. Do we have ATC in
Mike X-ray 5, Cardiff flight level 380.
Istanbul?
Alpaca. Mike X-ray 5 Hello Sierra identified.
There's three very distinctive lines going towards Istanbul.
Direct.
Ah yes, they have ATC online now. They have grounded a tower. Hopefully some more people are coming online.
Caledonia radar, good afternoon, Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, flight level 3900.
Ah, see, Alpaca 105 Mike's literally about to land. That's Malik 51. Alpaca 1302, that's Andy. Anchor, seems to be no delays, everyone's in a straight line. There's a couple of alpacas quite close.
Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha,
Seems they're landing on the most easterly runway there.
FM, that's correct, Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha.
Look at all the people coming in from the north, it's going to get very busy for them in a second. I hope there's more ATC coming.
You may proceed direct in DIC-D, report Mach number.
Naira, good evening to you, hope you're doing well.
Mach number 77. Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, increase Mach decimal 7, maintain 777. Maintaining 77 and direct to DIC-B Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha.
I've been joined flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator between Gothenburg and Copenhagen this morning. Boy, it's beautiful weather and all amazing, very nice. I don't know if you guys do the same thing, whether Microsoft made it better, but I've disabled for now the I have obviously the Bing maps or whatever streaming in here, but the photogrammetry scenery I've turned off, so where it generates real buildings with the correct pictures. Huge performance boost. So last stream when we were flying the Optica, I was really surprised, getting great FPS flying in these complex built cities. I was like, oh. Lauren, there are 4 approach controllers on. Oh, I missed that. Oh, so yeah, because when I pressed the airport, it only said 3 ATC. Oh wow. And that must be just the airport itself. Grounded tower, it says. Oh, I guess there's approach controllers around. Ah, maybe that's it.
Alpaca 46, flight level 270. Yeah, 270, Alpaca 46.
Istanbul is the most popular airport of that sim. Very cool. 57 arrivals.
Can we go direct India Sierra Lima? Is that possible?
Awesome.
Last second call sign.
DMP 21.
Go ahead, sir. What do you need?
President, this one, can we go direct single share Lima?
Oh, here, going to direct vessel.
ASEAN 321, maintain direct Osmos.
Maintain direct Osmos, B21.
Olympic 117, the report
Oh, crikey,
indicated...
I just realised we're only 100 miles from 10%. Let's start setting up, guys. It's a time fly when you're having fun. Don't know where it's all gone. Right.
ASEAN 321,
Anyway.
240.
Istanbul, arrival, we can expect Dreamer 1 Alpha.
Alpaca 6, Mike India, descent flight level 270.
Now, approach, it could be any one of the 5 runways. I'm going to plan for 3-5 rights, ready to change to any of the other approaches. Something to bear in mind. We'll select the airport chart as well. Taxi. What a beast. It must be one of the biggest surface area airports in Europe. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So I saw someone landing on 3-6. I'm planning for 3-5 right here. Got 3-5 left, 3-4 right, 3-4 left.
Alpaca 3 kilo. Alpha increase to decimal 79. Decimal 79. Increasing to decimal 79. Alpaca 3 kilo Alpha. Alpaca Mike X-ray 5 increase to decimal 77.
Down 77 on the Mac.
Finley needs to get his teeth back in. I can talk. 250 below 10,000. Excuse me.
Tomdet 505 X-ray, no further ATC to hand over you. Unicommando to decimal
310, 200, and 100. 206.17, hardly had any wind. Look. 250 at 9. And 10,000. 269 at 6. QNH in Istanbul. It's currently 10. Well, it was 1012. I'm just going to refresh that now. So, latest meta.
Alpaca 89 at 40 cent flight level 70.
Still 1012. Fixed rings 4. Runway 35 right. Always a threat when you put the fixed rings in because you've got to remember if the runway changes to update this page.
Contact Athena 129F by 129F 675.
Let's step through this arrival then, which is a busy one. So, radar required, PR nav approval required. If you don't have PR nav approval, you may lose the sequence and subject to delay action. So if you're in the 727 or something like that, if you can't comply with it, advise them on initial contact. Otherwise, the first contact with yes, Ilkoi approach report only consult.
Alpaca 46. Contact
Initial approach point clearance to the relevant runway will be given before initial approach fixed. Use of star designated at clear level does not authorize aircraft to descend on the star, so you still need to request clearance, unlike in the United States. Caution about certain restrictions above the transition level. Don't set QNH until you're descending below the lowest flight level restriction. Cleared ILS 34 left or 35 right. Do not engage ILS before localizer descent. Lots of comms, routing. So yeah, I mean what you technically have to do is step through every single one of these restrictions with the tracks and distances. All I want to do sort of pictorially check it's correct here. So, Diggity, 280 knots. Sorry, Dreamo, it is 280 knots max below flight level 250 in a check. Agpet 200 to 220 checks. FM 702. No specific restriction. Oh yeah, there's 250 knots that checks. 703. FM 704 holding if it's busy. 12,000 to flight level 140. 705. 706, 230 knots at 9,000, that checks. 710, what a wiggly arrival, it's crazy. 710. See how it's level at 9,000, so that restriction gets us really low. We'll hopefully get a bit of a direct like this, but that 9,000 feet point will put you on profile for that. 712, 713, 714, also at 9,000. 715, 716, then we descend, 717, then to initial approach fix, which is FBA at 220 knots and above 3,000 feet. So there's a slight error. We always go off what the chart says, never what the FMC. So the chart always overrides it. Look, latest 3,000. From FBA, two things could possibly happen. Transition via FBA, which we've selected, or radar vectors. So the transition is via O-run, Letpu, and then Gapti onto the ILS. So that's it. We'll set the ILS frequency to 10955.
One target delayed now is decimal 76 as advised.
VOR frequency is 10825.
Macedonia radar, good evening, Turkish 3 Sierra Victor, flight level 380, requesting descent.
10825, courses 354.
And descent flight level 180.
Proceed direct Oak 0 for descent flight level 180, the Turkish 3 Sierra Victor, thank you.
354. Minimum is 510 feet. 10.
Descent flight level 140. 581.
510. We need to also preset the QNH, which is 1012. We'll do that here. So as I mentioned, via Gapti, Frugo, intercept the ILS glide path of 4,000 feet.
Alpaca 894,
Nasru, Olgav,
150, bye-bye.
Nasru. Okay, a bit on run.
Contact Istanbul on 113.150.
I've got different points here. O-run, Letpu, Gapti, Frugo. Oh no, there it is, Frugo. And we don't have Olgav and Nasru for some reason. It just goes directly from Frugo to the runway. That's fine. We've got the glide path. We're using the real ILS anyway. That's it. Poppies on the left and right. Have to go around. Toga once. Go around flat 15, sit ground for us. Positive climb gear up 400 feet LNAV. Climb 3,000 feet Laddox. And max 230 knots. Turn left to FM 090 and hold. That's there. So it's like a slight left turn holding at this RNAV waypoint. That's it. PRNAV we discussed, transition altitude is 12,000 feet, MSA to the south 3,500 feet. Landing performance then, my goodness, well if it is 3-5 right, we'll vacate to the right at the first Charlie intersection, probably Charlie 8 if we can make it, and then taxiing, that'll be fun. Take our time, make sure we don't get lost. Let's take Pakistan to the main apron, that's the one I want. And see what happens. Very light today, 100 passengers, Charlie 8. Going to be burning 1.3. Anyway, it's going to be 55.3. Flat 30 on a brake 2. And we'll go second tent. Charlie 8. Jason, please. 42 miles from top of descent. Excellent.
29675, 348 whiskey, bye.
Catching up on chat, sorry guys, I was just cracking on with the setup there. RE, the DC-6 in the pond, I've stumbled on a 2-year-old post on airlines.net with a list of Pan Am DC-6 non-stop flights to New York from Heathrow, Orly and the likes. About, yeah, 15, 16 hours, that must be.
Alpaca 202, hello sir.
2 tons going to do the recovery flight offline so not to cause any issues. 2 tons, it shouldn't cause any issues if you come from, I don't, you must be already on your way, but if you whack in a flight plan on VATSIM, even if you're airborne, then log on, they'll be able to accommodate you. Come on, let's go online. I've done that before. Remember that group flight I had? All my group flights have gone fine, I don't want to jinx it, but I did have a crash once on one of our group flights, and that's when I loaded in Szczecin going to Berlin.
Alpaca 55.
Robson, you're getting, we are getting ILS X-ray for 3-5 right, okay.
Proceed direct
Zulu, X-ray.
Alpaca 20, descent flight level 270.
Descend flight level 270, Alpaca.
That's going to be us next thing, so should we just ahead of us.
581, contact Thessaloniki 120.8.
So same approach.
Thessaloniki 120.8, Olympic 581.
What's the differences? Flicking between the two, you can see some slight differences, but as I can see, the ILS is at least the same. The missed approach is also identical. Oh no, slightly different missed approach. Look, Laddox to this point.
Alpaca 1, Papa Golf.
This one goes Laddox with a slight turn on a radial. Well, what would be the difference there? Right, well, that's fine. If it is different, we'll just simply check it. I'll keep that chart there.
Thank you. Alpaca 202 report Mach number.
Romanian agency is getting brainwashed too, just confused the Turkish Airlines crew by calling them Alpaca.
Thank you very much. Alpaca 55 Bravo report Mach number.
Love it.
Mach number 279, Alpaca 55 Bravo.
Alpaca 55 Bravo reduced to decimal 76.
Gino, beautiful evening. Yes,
Alpaca 55 Bravo.
John, you got a direct to FBA, fantastic. So yeah, that
Macedonia
knocks out that
radar,
entire arrival.
Papa,
And that's the idea of these RNAV arrivals. Very rarely you'd fly the entire thing unless it was hugely busy or huge delays.
Identified flight level 370. You may proceed direct. Y1. You may proceed direct. Short key. Direct
Bearing is Alpaca 001 from Istanbul to Bulgaria offline. So I have no clue as to what caused the failure. The crews do want to be upon the agency. These things happen 2 tons. Vats are aware of it.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike descent flight level 70.
Confirm descent flight level 270.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, ready to confirm flight level 270.
Descent flight level 270, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. That was awful RT by me. So what you should do is A, not say the flight level. I should only say confirm read back, because by saying the flight level, I could introduce some confirmation bias. So ATC might just go, yep, that's correct, even though it's not. So I just said, say confirm altitude. And then when I read it back, I just said, didn't even say my call sign. That was just lazy. Oh, you heard Jack, guys. Yeah, well done. He's just, where's he gone? Oh, he's gone now. Top of the sensing chat, ladies and gentlemen. There we go.
Just checking in. Can you confirm the next frequency please?
From Z505 X-ray, no further ATC to hand over you. Unicom 122.8, sir, bye-bye.
Okay, for our function service team.
Andy, not getting a top of descent point on the FMC. Any suggestions? Did you get to your filed FMC cruise level there, Andy? So you need to be at your... You should still have it though, to be fair, but on your cruise page, make sure you're at it. But you should still have a top descent point. We'll catch you with our profile after top of descent. You'll see we're currently escaping it, so it's only 1100 feet. But as soon as you pass top of descent, that profile will start coming back towards us. We're only descending at 1,000 feet per minute at the moment. Not sure of an Andy. Could be some sort of strange bug.
Canadian 119er.
Don't know what version of the mod you're using. I've got a funny feeling I might have seen that before, testing or on stream.
129F675.
I've got it on this one, but I don't know. I don't think this version of the Zebo mod's public
Canadian
yet.
119er.
Zebo sent it to me this morning, 349.7B. I think we're still on 349.6 publicly, not sure.
Turkey 3 Sierra Victor, contact Athena 119.
Yes, Shuey, come on, Zebo, hang in there. Yes, you're having electrical issues.
Athena 1190675, Turkey 3 Sierra Victor, bye-bye.
So this Istanbul scenery I'm flying into is probably the one most of you are using. It's a freeware Istanbul scenery developed by several people. I think it's on behalf of the VATSIM Turkish virtual airline. So if you go on VATSIM's Turkish virtual airline website, there's a link for it there. It's actually really nice.
Bye-bye. Alpaca 20, contact Istanbul 132-150.
Istanbul 132-150. Thanks for
Lauren, lots of cannons for Alpaca 01 next. Mogev. Yes. Sounds like it. I think 2 tons. If we could have seen 2 tons, I would have seen a spiral dive of some description of some aircraft with both engines not running. Sweet. Comes our profile. Had no water throttle yesterday, guys, when I was flying. Dispatch on the ML and op. It's not too bad. You just have to be, you know, vigilant, especially when you level off. You had thrust, that's the main thing. Take off setting the target M1. Otherwise, it's really not much an increased workload.
Welcome.
Oh, have someone that's subscribed to the channel. It's obviously got no clue we're doing this. Lauren said Dirk to take care of it. Amazing. Yeah, I might do that tomorrow. We'll see. The stream's all set up ready to go. I even have a thumbnail for it. Been super busy. And off for a few days, and then yeah, next weekend's a write-off, guys. I'm working all of next weekend, Thursday through to Tuesday, and then it's quiet. Andy, it was the first time it's happened. You're on 349.6. Could be the little bug then.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot. Mike. Contact Istanbul. 132150. Bye bye.
132150. Alpaca 18 Foxtrot. Mike. Good day, sir.
Bye bye.
Oh, sorry, I cut him off, but he said bye. Bye. Istanbul. Let's see what they have to say. Istanbul, good evening. Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. We're descending to flight level 270, just overhead Digty.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot flight, anchor control, good evening. Radar contact, expect Dramo 1 Alpha, descend flight level 230.
Dramo 1 Alpha, descending flight level 230, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. 230 sets.
Anchor control, Turkish 1, Yankee Hotel, flight level 360, inbound Edası.
Turkish 1, Yankee Hotel, anchor control, iyi akşamlar, radar contact, expect 1 Alpha, report ready for descent.
So aircraft's gone back to FMC speed to get back to our target descent speed. Sun's set already, guys. What time approach? So we're good to make our
Alpaca Mike Golf Sierra.
good to make that restriction.
Alpaca Mike Golf Sierra 1, anchor control, go ahead.
Heading 120 from Sofia Control as was requested.
Alpaca Mike Golf Sierra 1, anchor control, clearing radar contact, maintain present heading.
Busy.
10.
Oga, heard Turkish speaking. This is exciting. Very cool.
Maintain current heading, altitude 230.
Alpaca 20, contact is clear approach 120.45, alive. 130.45.
So let's anchor approach. Great thing about these arrivals, it really helps ATC because everyone's going to be flying the same speed, same restrictions, so the spacing should be very similar. Anyway, there's the Dramo restriction. So what VNAV will do now, it'll give us a very brief level period to make the next restriction to be at 220 below. I can push out its event, and that'll make it descend at 1,000 feet per minute until it recaptures again the profile seal. Just to demonstrate it, I'll let the aircraft level off here. It's exactly how it will do in the real thing. 250.
Alpaca 18 Fox Mike, contact with clear approach 120.45. Have a safe landing and thanks for flying. Hawaii.
120.45, thank you so much, ATC. Set up back on 18 Foxtrot Mike right. We'll push out to events, and now the aircraft again will descend at 1,000 feet per minute. And then when it captures that profile, idle thrust to make the 220 below restriction.
Okay, Alpaca 8 airport, expedite descent to 10,000 feet, please. Descent 10,000 feet, Alpaca 8.
Oops, bank angle 25.
Alpaca 6 Mike in the contact area 120.125.
0125. Thanks a lot.
Alpaca 894, now proceed direct to Foxtrot Mike 706.
Direct to Foxtrot Mike 706, Alpaca 894.
Radar, good evening. Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, descending flight level 230 and the Lorred 2 Bravo approaching Agbet.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, hello Istanbul approach radar contact, descent altitude 9,000 feet, QNH 1012.
So 9,000 feet to QNH 1012, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. 9,000 feet is set, and we can again push out to vent, so it'll... Oh no, we're already descending, I thought it was just levelling off there. Set QNH 1012, passing 22,800 for 9,000, and the standby altimeter is set.
Alpaca 20, expect ILS X-ray, runway 35 right via F1 transition.
Expect 35 right via F1 transition, Alpaca 20.
So I'm going to do
Alpaca
ILS
20, confirm ILS X-ray procedure.
X-ray 34 right via FBA because someone said it in chats. Traffic ahead's got it.
Confirm F1 procedure, Alpaca
It's likely we'll get the same.
37,900 kilo contact.
So again, when it's a different approach, first you change it to the FMS. It's the same runway, so you don't have to change the fixed strings. Again, just check the briefing again quickly. So 10955, you know, it's the same things. The frequencies, of course, minimums shouldn't change, but sometimes they might. Missed approach could be slightly different. 3,000 feet straight ahead, Laddocks.
Alpaca 894, proceed direct to Foxtrot Mike 710.
So this missed approach is based off a radial from Uniform Hotel Mike. The previous one was an RNAV waypoint. That's the difference here between X-ray and
Alpaca 20, descent altitude 11,000 feet, QNH 1012.
So there we are. Andy, that was a brilliant members only group flight, excellent ATC, very well organised, landed in time for dinner. Fantastic, Andy. Again, really sorry to have heard what happened about you this week, about your job and stuff, and I hope something gets lined up as soon as possible. I hope this at least, well, I hope this took your mind off that. I'm sorry to have reminded you, but you know, we're thinking of you today. Take care, buddy. Anyway, enjoy your dinner.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, expect ILS X-ray, runway 35 right via F1 transition.
Expecting ILS 35 right via the FBA transition. Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. Excellent. So backwards that arrival. Next restriction is 250 knots at Foxtrot Mike 702. Zebo, that's not going to manage that, I don't think. So on profile, but the decel point is way too late for that. Way too late. Decel, we should already be past that. So what I'm going to do is help Zebo out by going level change, just bugging 250. Using a little bit of speed brake. Actually, scrap that. VNAV. And it's gone to 2.6. There we go. It's done it. But it was very late doing it. So you see how the little target bug speed's going down? 257, 256, 255.
Alpaca
Actually, didn't do too bad a job. I was probably a little bit too critical there.
Correction. Alpaca Mike, Golf Sierra 1, descent to flight level 150. Descent to flight level 150. Alpaca Mike, Golf Sierra 1.
John just got to land now. Good luck.
Alpaca Mike, Golf Sierra 1, expect ILS 35 right. Correction. Vectors to ILS 35 right.
Oh, he's getting vectors. Cheeky.
Expect vectors 35 right.
It's probably because it's coming from the north.
What's the arrival procedure? 35 right and I for the ILS? It will be ILS X-ray 35 right.
Scribbling that out quickly, whoever that alpaca was.
ILS X-ray 35 right, Alpaca 1 Golf Sierra.
5 Juliet, flight over 250, relax 1 Alpha arrival.
Alpaca 25 Juliet, hello Istanbul approach descent altitude 10,000 feet, QNH 101.
Next point is decel for
1,000 feet.
So decel
And
point 4.
QNH 1012, Alpaca 25 Juliet.
Alpaca 894 descend and maintain 9,000 feet, contact arrival.
That's unusual, there's a decel point here, but I can't see the speed. We've got a 230 knot restriction, but that is quite a few miles away. 230 knots at FM 706, which is what, 25 miles away, so I'm not sure why there's a decel here.
4142, turn right heading 080 degrees.
080 degrees,
Alpaca 25 Juliet expects ILS X-ray runway 35 right via F1.
Alpaca 25 Juliet
So it's a different transition that guy's getting?
5 right via Erbil. F1 confirmed.
Echo Victor Bravo, India Romeo.
Alpaca Marco Sierra, can you kindly confirm that the transition procedure for me will be the same? FBIR?
F1, transition will be F1.
That's a mouthful.
Vehicle approach, good evening, Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, descending flight level 230.
They're all coming in now from all different
Alpaca 3
directions.
Kilo Alpha, Istanbul approach descent to altitude 9,000 feet.
Just on their arrival here, you can see, look, where the airport's well off to the north from our present position. This arrival just means he can keep us out of the way, and when he can get us in, he'll give us a direct. That's how they're designed. It works really well. So, VNAV's just left us. It's okay, usually it would be a tad low, to be definitely below 140. Next restriction is 9,000 feet, which is what VNAV's pegged to at the moment, to make that 9,000 feet restriction. Look, the detail's now moved along, that's better. It's now where it should be.
Alpaca 20, descent 9,000 feet.
Descend 9,000 feet, Alpaca here.
Alpaca Michael Sierra 1 requesting position check and altitude check.
MGS wants to be a nightmare. Altitude checks? What do you want that for?
We are currently 225 miles away from Chorluvia at flight level 160.
So maintain present heading, no changes.
F1, no changes, maintain present heading.
Good job. Well done, MGS1. We'll get you down.
Approach Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, which runway can we expect? 1,000 feet, QNH 1012.
Blocked.
Turkish One Yankee Hotel, descent to
Trying to get his old Turkish in.
1,000 feet, QNH 1012.
Joseph, Alpaca's nicely assembling. Yep, we're all coming in nicely now.
Approach Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, which runway can we expect? 3 Kilo Alpha, LS X-ray 35 right.
They're getting us on one runway as well.
LS X-ray 35 right, via English, Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha.
Is he busy? That's not.
Approach, good evening, Italia 2 to go, flight level 250. Italia 2 to go, fellow, Istanbul approach distance.
Yeah, I forgot you can actually dim the cabin lighting.
150 to the north. Alpaca 20, contact arrival.
Someone's showed me last time we were in the mod how to do it, but I can't remember already.
120.125, maximum service, Alpaca here.
Alpaca, Michael Sierra 1, turn right heading
There was
180.
it.
Alpaca Michael Sierra, turn right, heading 180.
Yeah, ground services, that was it. Night sleep.
Alpaca Michael Sierra, distance altitude 9,000 feet, QNH 1012.
That's better.
Michael
Thanks,
Sierra
Fred.
1 descent to altitude 10,000 feet, right?
I've no doubt you beat me to it.
9,000 feet.
Yeah, 9,000 feet, which is our restriction.
Michael Sierra, descend and maintain
Foxtrot Mike
altitude
706.
9,000 feet, 9,000 feet, QNH
9,000 feet Alpaca Michael Sierra, acknowledged.
So Michael Sarah, let him finish his sentence first.
Turkish One Yankee Hotel, direct Foxtrot Mike
We'll get you
507.
down, buddy.
Direct Foxtrot Mike 507.
So 10,000, 9,000 post cruise checks, fuel 4 pumps.
Integrate 4142, clear
We have 4-3 on board.
040 degrees,
Doesn't go.
Lights on, logos on, angler bang 25. Pressurization 3.0 set, seatbelts on.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, contact arrival 120.125.
120-125, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. Good day, sir.
Today.
Istanbul arrival, hello. Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, just levelling 9,000 feet at Foxtrot Mike 706.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, Istanbul Airport, good evening, radar contact.
Excellent. So again, he's keeping us on the arrival. We've got sequenced here at 9,000 feet. It's exactly how the star's designed at 230 knots. And you can see here, the idea is we maintain this altitude, and as soon as they can, they'd send us to a more direct routine. If it was quiet, they would just go direct to FBA, but they're going to probably keep us on this arrival until they can sequence in, then we'll get direct to FBA. And just maintain 9,000 feet the whole way around. It's sort of called an RNAV point merge arrival. Instead of holding us, they just keep us on the RNAV arrival. Well, Alpaca 20 is just making that left turn ahead of us. 894 is no doubt on this sort of leg here, so it is getting busy. They're keeping us on that arrival. So not so many directs now. But that is for what the star is designed to do. So a little look at the VATSIM map. Cool, yeah, that is busy. So yeah.
Alpaca 6 Mike India via AB cleared LS approach runway 35 right report established.
So interesting, I wonder, I can see there's an Alpaca 80 Zulu coming in from the other side. Wonder what runway they're utilising for the other aircraft. I should think another one, they'll probably be landing on the most easterly one.
Alpaca 20, proceed direct AB, descend 3,000 feet.
They're dealing with it well.
Correct, FBA, descend 3,000 feet, Alpaca 20.
Plenty of fuel. Alternatives, Istanbul, go ahead, 2.1. At least 30 minutes extra. Actually, I've been in the hold so long, Tim Waters is now selling ovens. We haven't had any major delays on our... Palma was the worst. That was the one where we were holding for an hour. And we had a flight out of Vienna once and we had to wait about 45 minutes to depart. But that's when we were still doing flights from A to B, all of us, splitting up now. It certainly helps. I think for the next one we'll probably do another crossfire, so, you know, from A to B and vice versa.
Alpaca 46 speed is yours.
Or, you know, we departed 3 airports. This might still work if we depart 2 airports to do an overload. Depends where we depart from. Those lovely Ortho 4XP tiles I downloaded for Turkey. I just realised, oh yes, quite a bit further east. Looks lovely. Out of Foxtrot Mike 712. That's Istanbul's old international airport at Atatürk. Just to our right descending. Now, Alpaca 20 got a shortcut, cheeky. I think. That's Shuey. How much did you pay him, Shuey?
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, proceed direct average descent 3,000 feet.
Direct to FB and descend 3,000 feet. Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. And there you go. That's how the RNAV works. They can, as soon as he can, sequence us in. Descend at 3,000 feet. We're already, you know, on profile for that, so we can push out into vents. The aircraft will just descend at a steady 1,000 feet per minute to capture the profile. Precisely how it'd be used in real life. If it was very quiet, like these normal times, we would have, as soon as we approached Dramo back here, they would have just said, yeah, direct to FB, just straight line like that. So we can even go vertical speed 500 feet per minute. Andy, you got a load of ortho and got a massive shortcut and missed it all. Oh, Andy, I know that pain. That's happened to us. What stream was it? It was something in North America. Yeah, that was it. It was the Cross the Pond. We got I'd got a different flight plan to what I was expecting. Like all the practice sectors for Cross the Pond and the A321 XLR. Sort of taking us over Newfoundland, you know, all along the east coast, northeast coast of America, New York into Washington, and it was like 75 Ortho 4 XP tiles. I mean, I only used the 4 Ortho tiles around Washington. Only took about a whole night downloading and getting rid of any dodgy tiles and checking them. Happens. John, you managed to get onto stand. You had to run over a Spitfire. Yes, you're using Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and use some scenery, whereas by the scenery developers actually said use at your own risk. Love that.
Istanbul arrival, Yakshablar, Alpaca 25 Juliet, 10,000.
Yakshablar, what's that? Oh, it's embarrassing me. I don't know any Turkish.
Alpaca 25 Juliet, Istanbul arrival, Yakshablar, radar contact.
Yakshablar, is that good evening? Hi, Jack.
Departure with 992.
Yes, I know.
Approach 35.
Don't like the street, do you? Oh. Good boy.
Agent 992
Jack,
contact
your tail
District
whacking on the
Airport
desk.
132775.
775, Jana.
Yeah, come on. Good boy.
Alpaca 6 Mike, India, local address 35 right.
Alpaca 6 Mike India, contact tower 131.
Uga, yes, it's Yakshmash. Is that
No,
right?
no,
Oh my goodness, I can't pronounce that.
India,
Lay down.
Alpaca 25 Juliet, proceed direct Airport.
Direct FB, Alpaca 25 Juliet.
Sit down, what a good boy. Good boy.
Alpaca
is it?
894.
Sit down.
Right,
He keeps nudging my arm again. It's Ayakashmla. Thank you. Sorry for mispronouncing.
Alpaca 894.
What are you snorting at? He keeps pushing. Oh, get out of here.
Alpaca 25 Juliet, descent 3000.
Back onto VDAV.
Descent 3,000 feet, Alpaca 25
Too
Juliet.
many knots are complying with all also brings speed
Alpaca
back.
20 cleared via
It's
ABC,
220. VNAV should manage that for us. It's generated a new decel point for us. That's all looking good. No, the mods worked really well today. So 349.7 internet is public, if it isn't already. Yeah, seems good. Christian, we have a dog in the
Good,
cockpit.
good evening, Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, 11,000 feet, QNH 1012.
Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, Istanbul Airport, good evening, radar contact.
Alpaca Michael Sierra.
Alpaca Michael Sierra 1, Istanbul Airport, good evening, radar contact.
Much appreciate, Michael Sierra.
Approach, good evening, IDS to Golf, flight 110.
Altair 22 Golf, Istanbul Airport, good evening, radar contact.
Right, I've got all the stands charts up open as well on my work iPad.
Alpaca Michael Sierra 1, turn right heading
Hang on, no need for sorry, I hope Turkish
degrees.
Tower is also watching the stream. Well, unfortunately it's
Alpaca
members
Michael
only
Sierra,
stream,
turn
so
heading 115
only
degrees.
members can view this. So it will be available as soon as the stream's finished. So approaching FB, we have been
Alpaca 894, contact tower
cleared on the
131.1,
transition.
evacuate landing.
Alpaca Michael Sierra requesting confirmation 115.
Affirmative. Continue right heading 120 degrees.
Continue to 120 degrees, Alpaca Michael Sierra.
John, taxi mind blowing. Thankfully, you don't have to use the jet charts. Yes, I've thankfully got my operator has charts for.
Expected approach is ILX 35R.
ILS X-ray, runway 35 right.
Poor MGS.
QNH 1012.
QNH is 1012.
I guess you're quite new, just perhaps not being on that, but you're doing a good job. Making sure you got everything set correctly. Keep it up. Can't see you because I know you're behind, but you're on vectors now. Right, anyway, there's FB. We're descending to 3000. So, yeah, VNAV, guys, should get us all the way there.
Alpaca Michael Sierra 1, descent 3000 feet.
Only thing is.
Alpaca Michael Sierra descent
Gappy.
3000 feet.
Yeah, so mandatory gig keep 3000. So,
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike via AB, clear DNS approach runway 35 right, report established.
after FB, cleared ILS X-ray 35 right, Wilco, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. So it's impossible to do a CDA because a gig key, look, mandatory 3,000 feet. So that was a difference as well. It was 4,000 previously. So we are going to level off at 3,000. There's nothing you can do for a CDA. That's the way this arrival works. See, it says, look, mandatory. So we'll level off at 3,000 and we'll intercept from that point there. Unless ATC specifically say, yeah, not mandatory, but we are still on the start. We have to fly with these restrictions.
Thousand to go.
Alpaca 25 Swiftway, A weekly, there is approach runway 35 right report established.
After AFP, cleared ILS.
So spacing wise, be a little bit careful here because Shui ahead of us is only 5.6, so it's okay, just got to be careful it doesn't slow down too early.
Alpaca Mike X75, Istanbul Airway, good evening, radar contact.
And we've got a 6 Mike Whiskey, I guess is using another runway? I hope so.
And Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, any chance of further descent?
Actually, the guys from the north, I guess, coming in from Budapest. What runway are they using?
Descent 9,000 feet, Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha. Alpaca 20, ILS 351.
They're 3,000 feet.
Alpaca 20, contact tower 131.1 of safe landing.
And there's a decel for 205 apparently at Gap D, so we'll comply with that. VNAV do it soon. 22 degrees, don't need any champions.
Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, proceed direct David, descent 3,000 feet. Direct FB, descent 3,000 feet, Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha.
Ah, thank you, Agner. Budapest are using runway 36 and bounce NL. Awesome. So, oh, look at that. Shui. Look at that for a parallel approach, guys, on TCAS. Nice. Those two guys got it perfect. Shui's got a fantastic view. Shui, who takes some screenshots, who's the other guy? Alpaca 20, and who's 6 Mike Whiskey? That's why doing these Swifty, that's Swifty and Shui. Gotta get some screenshots, you two guys. Sweet.
X3 for 35 right. Alpaca 35.
Alright, cleared approach, gonna unfold lock initially. And take control of speed now. So we're heading 354. Just gonna bring it out to 205 knots and then we'll select flap pod approaching 10 miles. See the cars. It's awesome. Localizer live, localizer capture. Runway heading 354 is set. We've got adequate spacing between myself and Shui as the aircraft ahead are doing a parallel landing.
Expedite descent, please.
Amazing, guys.
Expedite descent.
Alpaca Mike Golf Sierra, descent to 3000 is completed.
So those are the things, MGS1, you don't need to report. But you're doing a great job, sir. Keep it up, keep it up. With time, you'll get a little bit more proficient. But things like, unless he specifically might have told you, can you report when you're at this altitude? And I'll stand corrected. I love the enthusiasm. Oh, where's my fixed rings gone? Zebo, my fixed rings just disappeared. Just like that. Poof. No fixed rings anymore. Ah! I feel very naked flying without the fixed rings. Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike's localizer established ILS X-ray 35 right.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, contact tower 131.1, have a safe landing.
131.1 Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, fantastic job, thanks for the ATC, bye.
Bye.
Select flap 1 now, approaching 10 miles. Glide slopes live, cleared approach. All contact tower. Tower, very good evening. Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike's localizer established for ILS X-ray 35 right, just past 10 miles.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, don't continue approach from 35 right, number 2,
continue approach, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. I didn't get the rest of that. Flat 5.
36 clear to land, Alpaca 6 Mike.
No windows. Line slope capture. Verify the missed approach altitude, which is 3,000 feet.
Istanbul Tower, Yakshama, Alpaca 4711, established
I didn't say Yakshama.
360.
Kieran, fixed rings disappeared. Mayday, mayday, QRH. Robson, your fixed rings disappeared. Fix the fixed rings. Yeah, that's weird.
Runway
Didn't on the test
36, number
sector.
2, Alpaca
Yeah, bingo
4711.
card. And into the cloud. Look at this airport. Well, unfortunately, no one landing side by side with us, but Swifty and Shuey had it. Alpaca 20, and they're using 36 6 mile whiskey. So cool. What a massive airport. Hashtag free the fixed rings. Beautiful. Lovely flight.
Tower, Yakshama, Alpaca 25, Juliet, established ILS 35 right.
Alpaca 25, Juliet, Istanbul.
Greg, so ATC, what did I miss? It's very quiet, to be fair.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, expect late landing clearance.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, roger. Oh, configure now then, gear down. Flight 15. Match speed, landing checklist. Star switches, continuous. Recall, checked. Speed brake, arm green line. Landing gear, down 3 green. Auto brake set to 2. And below 175 knots, we can slip flat 30. Ah, my fixed rings appeared again. Ah! They disappeared, yay! Can't make that mind up. Flaps 30 green light, and waiting for our landing clearance, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to turn that light on now. Usually we wait until we've been cleared to land. So Shuey's already over the threshold.
Alpaca 6 Mike Whiskey, vacated 36 at Guru 1, correction, Golf 14.
Alpaca 4711, 806 degrees, 8
Clear to land, runway 36, Alpaca 4711.
Yeah, go for the
Alpaca 20, vacate, landing possible to the right.
Vacating to the right, Alpaca.
Shuey, why are you not off the... Shuey, how much runway have you used? Shuey, you've used every single metre of this runway. How long is it? 4,000 metres.
Golf
Oh, he's
and
gone!
contact ground, cool
Didn't have to
sky,
go
only
off.
on
No, just
126.
got around,
Yeah,
it'll be
Alpaca 6
fine.
Mike Whiskey, bye.
Bye. Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, basically 06 degrees, 8 knots, number 2 forward,
Runway 35 right, clear to land. Alpaca 18 Foxtrot right. Up to Shuey! Disconnecting order pilot, disconnecting order from... Probably didn't want to disturb me, no problem.
We're on the
He did use the runway. Look at that airport, massive car park, I believe us. Right, 500 continue. Oops, what's our rate of descent there? A bit low then. 500 feet per minute. Yeah, back up profile. Check.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, after landing, vacate to the right when you possible.
We'll go Alpaca 18 Foxtrot right.
Minimum.
Continue.
25 Juliet, expect late landing clearance.
Vacate on the first exit, make it convenient for him.
50, 40, 30.
Check.
20.
Close.
Yeah.
A little bit on left rudder. Hopefully down. Come on. Ooh, a balloon there. Come on. Ooh, not the best. Bit of a float. Speed breaks up. Reverse. And there's 100 knots. Manual braking. 80 knots.
80 knots.
And 60 knots. Not my best, ladies and gentlemen. 10-second float and not a butter. 60 knots side reverse. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Istanbul. Oh, X-plane crashed, Shuey. Oh no. Sorry, man.
Alpaca 4711 going around.
Oh dear.
Alpaca 4711, roger that, climb and maintain 4,000 feet.
Just going around. A little bit unstable.
1,2,1,8,950, bye-bye.
Climb and maintain 4,000 feet, contact departure 11H, decimal 50,
Can't see
Alpaca
who that was. Must be
4711.
on the other runway.
Echo from 950.
950, Alpaca 4711.
Oh dear.
Alpaca 25, Juliet, 18 degrees, 8.
Is Alpaca 4711 going around off runway 36?
Alpaca 25, Juliet.
I'm a little disabled. Right, report to Chief Pilot Jack.
Mike, Istanbul, contact, continue by Charlie, contact ground, only call sign with 126.3, bye-bye.
1263, call sign only, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. Good day, sir.
Good day.
Excellent.
2, 3,
8C's been amazing. Right, speed brakes up, flaps up. Want to brake off. Let me just get my taxi chart out. I'll get out of here for you as well. But I've got a far more detailed chart available as well.
1036, substitute, bye-bye.
Just make sure I stay on the taxiway, it's important.
Aeroflot 645, give way to
There's 25 Juliet.
Alpaca Boeing 737.
Aeroflot having to give way to the Alpacas, of course. Aeroflot's going to read it back. What are 25 Juliet?
Okay, this is Victor Charlie Papa 894. I give way to this aircraft, correct?
Definitely Aeroflot.
Victor Charlie Papa, negative, sorry, it wasn't for you.
Oh, no, it wasn't. I thought that was Aeroflot.
This Airflot 645,
Yes.
so the 737 just passed in front of me. Affirmative, sir, Airflot 645, you can continue taxi now. Okay, continue.
Love it, love it.
Turkish 7 Delta Charlie, contact
check in, yeah.
tower on frequency 131.10, have a nice day, bye-bye. 13110, thank you, bye-bye, Turkish 7 Delta Charlie.
Istanbul ground, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. Gonna try and find this.
Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike, taxi to stand Charlie 4 via Charlie, November 5, Tango 3.
Taxi, stand Charlie 4 via Charlie, November 5, Tango 3, Alpaca 18 Foxtrot Mike. So, Charlie 4 is the stand, taxi via Charlie, Tango 3.
Alpaca 25 Juliet, welcome to Istanbul, taxi to stand Bravo 9er via Charlie, November
5, sorry, November 5, so that's what I'm looking for. Then Tango 3, got it.
Taxi to stand Bravo 9er via Charlie, November 1 and Tango 2 Alpaca 25 Juliet.
So we're on Charlie, November 5, so it's going to be the next left.
Request push and start.
Turkish 770. Turkish 770, pushback and service approved, facing north.
Busy airport, look at all the other Alpacas waiting as well. Superb.
Facing north, clearance 1012.
Paul, your reverses didn't come out and then I crashed. Oh no. So you crashed or the sim crashed? Sounds like a nightmare regardless though, all the problems you had. Right, there's November 5, next is Tango 3, so it's the next right after that. Tango 3, and then stand Charlie 4. There we are, that's where we're going to be parked. Nestles right there in the main terminal. Pretty simple. Look at the size of this airport. And this scenery is completely free to download, guys, completely free. Vatsim Turkish Airlines virtual airline has all the information about that, which is pretty cool. Get the APU fired up. Don't forget we're going to do the giveaway once we get on stand as well. Everyone that took part. Paul, at least you didn't run out of electricity. No, that is true. It actually was discharging for the majority of that flight, I believe. Did well to get it there, by the sounds of it.
645. You have turned the wrong way, sir. Turn right and make a circle and continue on Delta.
Here comes Tango 3 for us.
Oh, okay.
Has all the taxiway markings as well. Gonna be next to some colleagues. You've done everything on the cleanup. Excellent. Crank up the APU. Fair to say that was another successful group flight. Oh, I already got the APU started.
Unfortunately, there's an event, so 2 minute traffic for shortcuts. Sorry. Okay, but I think I did the right turn, you know. Airflot 645 negative, sir. You will continue on Delta and turn to your next right, Bravo. Okay, I got it. Yeah. My mistake. I was thinking I can make a shortcut. Okay, I will continue until Bravo.
Oh dear. Oh, this wants me to play some Russian meme video now or something. Land it, we're below 63 tons, so we can turn down, shut off engine number 2, signation taxi.
Turkish Banyanki Hotel, taxi to stand, Foxtrot 18.
Master caution, ELEC.
To Tango Bama.
That'll be drive. You're waiting on stand there. Well done, MGS1, getting in here. You did a good job. Alpaca 543, Hotel Kilo 1337 154 Alpha 6 Mike Indian, looks like 3 Kilo Alpha's coming into land as well. And we were Charlie 4 right in the corner. I love this aerofly. I know, Icefire. I think I made no mistake. Oh no, I tried to get the shortcut. There's Charlie 4. Yeah, we'll depart her again some point. She hasn't had much love for the streets before. There's our stand waiting for us. What a humongous terminal. We also get air bridge and gate guidance. There we are, look, we even got marshalling. Slow down a little bit. I love how his little sticks are illuminating his high-vis jacket as well. Beautiful. There we are. Great job. Parking brake then we can set. And we have 2 blues, 1 red, and we can shut down engine number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Istanbul. Seatbelt side off. That should come out off earlier, but just to get the air bridge attached. And there we are, look at that. Amazing. Interactive air bridges as well. Some of the Free Square series are amazing. Greg's got 1 hour flight, 1 hour taxi, something like that. And so I know you told me to go that way, but I just wanted to go the other way. Why is that an issue? John, on my screen there's a Spitfire on your stand too. It seems the scenery is a secret RF base from World War II. Interesting. Amazing, there we are. Malta to Istanbul complete. Look at all of you here, amazing look. So many of you. 291, 14 Mike Juliet, 72 Bravo, 36 Alpha Bravo, 295 looks like he's just landed. And just what I swear I just saw you on site. I don't know, 3 Kilo Alpha's just touched down.
Alpaca Airways Sierra landed and vacated, so unfortunately cannot identify my position.
Alpaca 01 next time.
Mike Golf Sierra 1, sir. You are around the maintenance area. You can park there if you are low on fuel, because you are very far from the F1.
Mike got the wrong way there, buddy.
Thank you for service. I will try to find a spot here. Thank you.
Well done, buddy. Well done. Fantastic. 25 Juliet just pulling on stand in an Airbus.
Alpaca 295, taxi to stand, Foxtrot 12, via Golf, November 2, Tango 9.
Loads of aircraft. There's the Aeroflot, look, we'll see. Goodness. Don't know. The Lufthansa's got a big maintenance base here or something. Very cool. 7 Victor Tangers coming into land. But guys, I think we'll do the giveaway now anyway. Let's position ourselves here. Superb. I bought the Aeros off Istanbul and this looks identical. I heard Robson, so basically I know it came out and I read the reviews and people were saying, well, the Freeway one is the same, if not better. So I didn't really see the point in investing, so I bought the Malta scenery instead. I was like, well, I'm not going to get both if they're saying the Istanbul one is just as good. It looks great. All the taxiway markings are there, all the stands as well. Right, anyway, let's do this non-rigged giveaway. There we are here. I just need to open up Chrome. There we are. Other web browsers are available. Let me get up the randomizer website. And you should now be able to see what I'm seeing. There we are. So, let me get the list of everyone that took part in the group flight updated as of just before 10 minutes before the group flight went live. There we are, copying and pasting now. There we go. So, here you all are. If you are the winner, just DM me on Discord. All you have to do is tell me what you'd like. Any aircraft, any scenery of your choice, up to the value of £50, $50. If it's slightly over, don't worry about it. If it's something you really want. Or an Amazon gift card. I know some of you don't always sim and you might have more use out of an Amazon gift card there. But there's Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. I'm afraid if I win it in Group 3, I'll claim it myself. I'm joking. This will rerun it. It has actually happened once before then. Cool, so just it's a slightly better size. Let's roll it. The winner of this members only group flight whilst the new subscriber joins in from Russia, it might be that Aeroflot pilot perhaps, is Bounce. Bounce 3, Alpaca 7-2 Bravo. You are the winner of this month's members only group flight. Congratulations. Let me make a note of this. And yeah, drop me a message, or if you don't do it quick enough, I'll drop you a message. Let me know what you'd like. Hashtag rigged John. You've just seen me do it on a Random Man's website. He says, wow, he's very happy. Wow, it's me. Let me know, Bounce, send out what you'd like. Aircraft scenery, gift card, Amazon. Let me know. We'll get that all sorted to you before the evening is out. Andy, I flew an Airbus, so I had no chance. Absolutely, yeah, you were de-randomised, basically. Ugo, that wasn't Lufthansa sign, I think. It's Turkish Airlines sign. Oh, really? That's embarrassing. It looked like Lufthansa's. Littoral likes the scenery. It's cool. Gino rigged. Christian says congrats. Joseph says congrats. Ibatam says good failed. That sounds like Dutch. The only Dutch I know is Godverdomme. Congrats, Bounce. Robson says congrats as well. Boss says rigged. Brent says congrats. Amazing. Right, I better turn that off before you see how I rigged it. No, I'm joking. Amazing, guys. Well, we always like to see at least one person land on the group flight, so let's have a look here. Alpaca MX-5, how convenient. Here comes young Finley about to land. And there he is. Bounce didn't expect that at all. There you go, it's completely random. Everyone that takes part in the group flights will always be entered. Here he comes. Was it the... I can't remember what he took. Is that a 7-3? A PMDG, maybe? Don't mess it up, Finn. Shame it doesn't have audio. This is such a massive airport. That's 3 Kilo Alpha taxiing in. Comes. Ooh, Alpaca 1 Tango Juliet is very close behind. I smell a go around, and Alpaca 5 Bravo. You seem quite close to each other. There he comes. Excuse the noise. Oh, 7-6 maybe. Ooh, he's flared a bit high. Ooh, tail strike. Kadunk. Not bad. Get back on that centre line though. Where's that? Maybe the seat? Yeah, he's not on X-plane, is he? He's not prepared. We'll let him off. Unless he is genuinely that far off the centre line. Nah, he seems to be going left. Is there going to be a go around, I wonder? Tight, but I reckon Finn could get off quick enough. Could be close. Yeah, Finn's drifting off. Amazing, he's made it. Awesome stuff, guys. Well, I'd love to watch everyone going there, but Marianne's actually coming back home at the moment, so I need to go tidy the house, make it presentable. And yeah, I'll grab that DC-6. But again, I hope you all enjoyed the 18th members only group flight stream. We're going live on the main channel pretty much as soon as the stream ends now. They're very quick at processing videos now on YouTube, which is pretty cool. So I will be disconnecting now. Oh, see you later, guys. There we go. Amazing. Thank you to everyone that took part as ever. Look forward to organising the next one already. South America, I think, was rumoured, so I think we might be going over there. So probably we'll stream at a later time in Europe, maybe 8, 9 o'clock in the evening, to give guys in the US or Brazil or that stuff. I don't know if we got any Brazilian members, but a time where as many people as possible can join in, that would be great. Awesome. So without further ado, we'll get all the funky music replay, the replay funky music ready, so I could turn that one off there. Perfect timing, because this song's about to end as well. There we are. Ah, I'm like a DJ. There we are, funky replay music has started. Awesome. Well, I don't know if we'll see much, obviously being at night. Yeah, not the best landing from myself. I think I was kind of pushing for a butter, floating a little bit there, and because I pushed that float, and then I decrabbed, sort of was kind of wobbling a little bit there. I was like, oh. But again, slight limitation next plane 11 where the aircraft has a tendency to float. So settle down. You see that slight crosswind. Oh, my door's open! I think that's to do with the air bridge. So there's the flare. And left rudder now to decrab, but obviously now the aircraft in real life would have settled now. And then you look, I floated because I put the rudder in, I'm drifting downwind. And then it did eventually land and touch down. You see the L1 door open, the passengers jumping out, one by one. Flared a bit high, I should have flared about 10 feet lower. And then we settled down. There we go. You can see the galley over the door open. Sweet. Tower, yeah. Me too. Let's have a look for the tower. John Jim's finally snapped, making the passengers walk the plank. Oh, there's my D-crab. There we are, touchdown. Reverses. Just using rudder to maintain centre line. Just hear the engines coming into life. Ooh. That's good. Sweet. Brilliant. Guys, call it a day.
50,
oh,
40,
that's your flops.
30, 20, 10.
Thanks for the £5, man. Jesus. What's he got to say? Let me turn this down.
Just eat bags in bin check. Washing in basket check. Top on toothpaste check. Cleared for Mariana return.
Oh dear. Look, it's not as bad as what you're imagining, Natural Flops. I haven't got a, like Homer Simpson, you can still see the lounge floor, the kitchen floor. Washing in basket check, that's still very much the case. I've not done any ironing this week. Top on toothpaste check. That's definitely done. Cleared for Mariana's return. I'm going to have a quick hoover in certain rooms of the house, that's for sure. Thank you very much. Very kind of you guys. So amazing. Awesome. Right, well, we'll call that the day. That's very kind of you, buddy. Let's pop you back into the aircraft and put you in a lovely wing view. Where are we going to go here? Probably a little bit further back, I reckon. Yeah, I think that view would be nice. To Turkey and Istanbul to look at there. Guys, thank you so much for taking part in another members only group flight. Even if you didn't take part and just watch, thank you so much for popping into the members only live stream. I hope you found it enjoyable. I just learned something new. To everyone that watched, thank you so much for the few people that donated as well. Again, members, you don't need to do that. You already contribute so much to me. And again, I hope we're Mary and I are fulfilling your membership and keeping yourself entertained and enjoying your experience. And again, thank you so much for your continued support. Guys, as we mentioned, I'll get the DC6 tonight. I'll have a play of it in the next few days. I've got a tutorial I do want to record at some point with a drift down procedure, and we'll stream DC6 on Tuesday evening or Wednesday evening. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your weekend and beginning of next weekend. As ever, always feel free to DM me on Discord, part of the service, and I'll speak with you and catch up with you very soon.